Still, what I'm saying is, if it's level 8 and I'm level 4 right now, technically, if I had that feat right now, I could make that for you.
Right.
And it would just cost us the flat cost rather than paying through the nose. You know, if they're going to charge us more.
Right. You know that at Bearwind's Grand Shop, he does always try to haggle higher prices, and only maybe about, 40% of the time you'll be able to get a good price out of him.
All right, so we've been doing all the haggling stuff, and we're about ready to move out. Jacob wants to buy a pickaxe, and then we can head to the mine.
Okay, so he wants to buy a pickaxe
From
Magnus?
Cold Strike.
Up there, Coal Striker. Okay, so that was what, the 6 gold pieces, right?
Yeah,
5.
plus whatever the deal is on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so he'll go down to 5 for you.
Giggity.
Nice.
Hot diggity. Okay, let me check your gold then. Because you're a dwarf. So, Magnus, you'll be down to 120 gold.
Cool.
Instead of doing the dwarf voice today, can you do a crazy prospector voice all day?
Those voices
Go
are I was gonna say they're pretty much the same voice.
Okay. Well, let me preface what is. Well, actually, I guess we should get the game started, huh?
Yes, sir.
Check. There's my dwarf.
Perfect for the crickets. Everyone was like all silent. All right. I hear an echo. Who am I going to shoot? Clarence.
Me?
Yep, your character gets to die today for echoing. Oh, that's one. I get 1 critical hit against Clarence today so far.
That really did work last week, too.
Yeah,
You
no, it
started
did.
off pretty
That's
high.
why I'm keeping track.
I'm surprised we won last time.
That's true.
Like, we lost the one, I didn't lose it, but Kongi died to the one where you had horrible rolls the entire time.
Yeah.
And then we won the one flawlessly.
But you got to remember, too, I was rolling for the guards also, so the guards had critical
Okay.
hits, too.
Yeah, we did have Gerard Butler on our side. He was pretty good.
This is Winterhaven.
This is Sparta!
And then a spelljammer swooped out of the sky.
Hey, I was going to tell you, Clarence, too, I took your hint. In the Manual of the Planes, they do have astral travel by spelljammers.
Really?
Yes, in the Manual of the Planes, in the book, they have information about spelljammers.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they brought those back.
Yes. 4th edition they do have spelljamming in 4th edition, so.
Well, you should have let Clarence in the campaign you started on Thursdays with the rest of us. The Spelljammer campaign we're all in.
Wait, I thought that was Sunday nights.
Only up until football. When football starts, then we're
That's
switching
right.
back.
Exactly. All right. Okay, before you guys get up and
Things over here.
those are DM notes
Oh, okay.
for the death of the characters. Oh yeah, I gotta show you the new graveyard down here.
Looking at Roland's picture, he seems a lot younger than he looks. Time must have aged him. I mean,
Roland. Maybe he's just, since he's so poor, it's just, it's taken its toll on him, and he just kind of looks like he's aged a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. It's the hard knock life.
I started working in the mines when I was 6.
And look at Spoonie. He's making the I broke a nail face.
I broke a nail face. Where? Oh, down here.
Hey, that pedicure was
I
expensive.
broke a nail.
Manicure.
Spoonie had broke a nail. It's just you're finally seeing your portraits all blown up now.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Belagrius looks pretty darn sweet, man, as a dwarf.
Nah, he looks like a jerk.
That's
This
the cool
guy's
part.
question. This guy's questionable.
Okay, let's get going.
That dude
Okay, well, no, actually,
looks
the
like
new-
this guy. Like, they look almost exactly alike. Just
and
put
here's
some,
the
like,
new
paintings on
improved
it.
graveyard. Here's the new improved graveyard.
Poor Cagney.
No one will ever get his name right.
Yep.
That's
Poor
why I had to
Kanky.
die.
He's now Agent K.
Yep, he's Agent K. All right, back up to Winter Haven map. I really like this Winter Haven map. I'm so glad this guy did it. It's so much more nicer.
It looks good.
It does. I really like it because it's big. It's Winter Haven's not such a small little village anymore.
Yeah, like in some of the places where they do it, it's like there's literally like 10 buildings, and you're like,
Yeah.
this isn't a town. This is a gas station.
Exactly. So anyway, you guys all went to your separate homes for the night to get your extended rest before you could complete that extended rest. How do you not have sounds?
Okay, what?
Sounds like your dog.
The town alarm will go off, which is a bell.
That's the town alarm?
Someone's at the gate!
A tornado horn.
Tornado horn.
Goodbye.
This is where we need
Could you imagine if air raid sirens sounded like doorbells? Bing bong. That's what's
What the hell is that?
And then people go home.
Closing door.
Someone rings their doorbell. And
Yeah, they go home from war and they're all shell shocked. They ring the doorbell and they flip the couch and jump behind it. Fuck, air raid.
Through the door.
So dragons are walking by and they're dropping in zombie trolls into the city.
They're walking by?
They're flying by. No. Okay, so in the middle of the night, the town alarm will go off.
Bing bong.
Oh, that's not good. In the middle of the night?
Yes.
Because Magnus stayed up late drinking, so
I
he's
know.
probably up drinking.
So he hasn't got his full complement of sleep yet. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and you guys, what do you want to do?
Go back to sleep.
Yeah, I can sleep through it.
I hit
Elrond,
the
do you
snooze
go back to
button.
sleep?
Well, we're all separated, right? I mean,
Yep.
Magnus and I are in the tavern or the inn.
Okay, let me preface this though. You would know that when those bells go off, it's a call for help within the city by Jeffers.
Yeah,
So-
Roland would get up and run outside,
So
I'd get up just to
telling
turn
his
the
mom and
thing off.
sister to not let anyone bar the door and don't let anyone in.
So
All right.
this is the area. This whole area here is where all the barracks and the jail and everything is, and that's where all the bells will be going off, sounding that Winter Haven is under attack.
All right, well, I'll wake up very begrudgingly and begin to put my armor on and groggily walk over there, and I'll willingly take a -5 to initiative.
Willingly take a -5.
Is it where you just have your hand on the door handle and you're just like,
Yeah,
I don't
I
want
just sigh, hit my head on the door, and I'm like, God, I hate being a hero.
So you should take the
Being a
boss's
hero.
armor. You can sleep
Okay.
in the boss's armor.
What is everyone else going to do?
I get up, put on my armor, and head over there.
Magnus
we
is
know
going to
this is
finish
something
his
that-
ale and get his hammer.
Although my father doesn't do.
Yeah, if
Okay.
we know this is from Jeffers, I'll run over to his place.
All right. Prath, Roland, and Alaron are getting over there. Magnus is heading that way. Boagrius, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going, but I'm going mainly just to turn off whoever's turning that thing on.
Yeah,
Tell them to shut the hell up.
Boagrius and Magnus might not necessarily know exactly what it is.
Right.
So they're
It's
like
not my
wandering
time.
around, like, what is
Well-
this crap?
As Boagrius and Magnus come out of the Rafton Inn, they will notice that the whole market square is full of zombies. And the front gates to Winterhaven, the outer gate and the walls, are wide open.
Oh, son of a monkey.
So Roland, Prath, and Alaron will make it over to where you see where I got the marker of Jeffers right now,
Mhm.
his little white dot. You'll make it over to Jeffers, and he'll explain to you that Winterhaven's under attack, and zombies are roaming the streets.
Does he tell us that the gate's open? Or is that something? Well,
Yes.
he tells us that the gate is open.
Yes.
All right. Well, I would
And
turn
zombies
to-
are streaming into the city from 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 the outsides around.
I would turn to Pratt and Alaron and kind of be suspicious about maybe somebody opened the gate.
Exactly, and he's like, "That's exactly what I'm thinking." He says, "I've received word from the guards that the night watch over the outer gates, have been murdered, and the gates are wide open, so somebody's let them in."
I tell Jeffers to go find Commander Moore and check his status.
And that's the funny thing. He says, "I don't know where Moore's at. I can't find him. I've sent someone to go to his house to wake him up, and his house is up inside the down over by the Winterhaven Barracks. His house is this little dot right here."
All right, I
Right
would
here.
like to, judging the gate, and the zombies that we saw, do I feel that we can kill these and possibly get the gate barred back?
Well, that's what. Well, first of all, what is Magnus and Boagrius going to do?
We're in
Magnus.
area 2, right?
What's that?
We're in the building number 2, pretty much.
Yeah, you came out of building number 2.
Do we see a horde filtering through the gates yet, or no?
Yes.
Ugh.
So
We need to
you
get
can
those gates closed.
So basically, what you need, there's two options you got. You either can get over to Jeffers real quick, or you can just start fighting.
Well, I feel like
I don't think we really have time to discuss General Moore's impending doom. I'll just wait for him to get to us.
that they would necessarily know that means run to Jeffers, you know. They're
Yeah.
just like, and I would also assume that the alarm is more urgent sounding. It's not like, hey guys, ping pong, zombies.
No, it's more like an air raid.
Right.
Magnus would see the zombies flooding in and would think we need to get those gates shut. Like, that's what he's
Right.
thinking.
Okay.
Same with Prath. I would run over there, but as soon as he said, because I'm coming from somewhere over here, right? And as soon as he said, zombies flooding in the front gate, I think Prath's initial reaction would be able to go over here. As much as he hates Moore,
Yeah.
he still does have a
His priority is the safety of the town, not kicking
Right.
a douchebag's ass.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Well, Jeffers is going to ask you guys to take command of some soldiers, probably about 10 soldiers each, and go to specific spots within the town and start fighting the zombies. Okay? So Jeffers is going to ask Roland to head over to the market area with his 10 soldiers. He's going to ask Pratt to head up to the area just up around the, just north of him right there and fight any zombies that come through. And he's
totally put up
Alaron
a-
head back to the inner gate and hold your ground there against zombies that trickle through, or from wherever they come through. And then he'll send word and some other people to head towards the front gate, and then he's going to head and send some guards down towards the hospital. So these are all hot areas to where he's heard that things have gotten through. But the main attack is at the front gate.
What's the tallest building in the town?
Dolphin's
in
tower.
Yeah, it's either the tower or the barracks.
You gotta
Tower.
make it a tower. Come on, it's a tower.
If it's not taller than the barracks, it's not a tower. It's a
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a grain.
Hotel.
Let
I
me
told him we
look.
should head up to the tower and check out the rest of the town from there.
Let me see what Winter Haven. Well, there's no time. There's no time to go check something else out.
But to see where the zombies are if the tower
Like
looks
an
over the town.
overview.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, the tower is going to be the tallest thing, almost comparative to, Spoonie's house. But anyway, so, Jefferson said, there's no time to go check this out. We know what's going on. We need to act now. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I would argue about not being sent to the front gate. Like, why am I getting sent up here? We need to go to the problem.
Well, he says, but then who's going to handle this area here?
You can't handle it?
Well, no, he says, I'm heading down towards the bottom side of the temple.
I
take his men down there.
I'm visibly annoyed by him, and I'm like, fine. And I wave to my 10 guys. I'm like, let's go babysit number 15 or wherever you're sending me.
Yeah, no, that's you're going to be going up to pretty much just right around here. This area here.
Do I see zombies over there, like lots of them?
Not yet.
I'm pissed. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? What is this nonsense?
Okay.
Jeffers.
Magnus, you'll be seeing that zombies are actually trailing in from the gate, and they're just spreading out from where you're at. They're heading this way. They're heading down this way. They're heading this way. They're heading this way now.
It'd probably be easier just to kill the zombies in the choke points.
Yeah. All right, so everyone's going to go to their spots?
Yeah.
I'll go where Jeffers tells me to.
Okay, so Alaron, you'll be here. Roland, you'll make it over here.
I think that was by the gate.
Pratt,
Where's the gate?
you will get here. Agrius. And you'll be here. And Magnus are both over here.
Yeah. Is that where we actually are standing?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Agrius, you will notice that there are guards moving down towards the hospital asking for help. Well, Boagrius and Magnus will both notice that.
Okay, define.
In other words, does one of you want to go down to help at the temple, or no?
I'm gonna turn to Bo and I'm gonna say, Bo, we need to get those gates closed before more zombies get in.
We need troops to back us up. That's what we need.
Right. Well, and you will be having troops coming towards the front gates.
They're on their way.
They're there, and they're saying to you guys, "Help! Get those gates closed! Fight through these zombies!"
I turn to face the gate and just grip my hammer in both hands.
Okay. Bo, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna follow Magnus.
Okay.
What do I see ahead of me looking at the gate from here?
Okay, so Alaron, you're gonna be at the inner gate, correct? Prath, you're in your spot. Roland, you're in your spot there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a gate right there?
Bo is gonna stay with Magnus, and that right? Is that what I'm hearing? Correct.
Right.
Okay. We are now going to begin a skill challenge.
And is Jeffers just sitting there?
No, sorry. Jeffers will go down over here.
Oh, Jeffers is going down.
Is Jeffers going to participate in the skill challenge?
No.
Oh,
He
Can I
gives us-
see Jeffers?
Jeffers gives us a free reroll.
Yeah, you cannot see Jeffers at the moment. All right. Notice that you guys have lines above your tokens. There is 5 of you. The skill challenge is about to take place of you guys commanding your troops to fight off the zombies. So no combat, but you are in combat using your skills and your powers. Using your powers and everything just like you did.
Wait, do Bo and Mag have troops too?
Bo and Mag are all with one troop. Since Bo decided not to go to the hospital, you guys will only be doing one skill challenge. But
do we help each other with it?
You're going to be helping each other,
okay.
But there's a catch. This skill challenge is it's individual skill challenges for each individual person in the area that they're at. So there should have been 5 skill challenges going, but there's now only 4 because Bo and Magnus are going to try to hold the fronts off themselves, leaving the hospital wide open. Which will now you need to succeed 3 of your 4 skill challenges. It would have been 3 of 5, but now it's 3 of 4 of your skill challenges to receive the experience for them. Full experience, meaning if you pass the skill challenge, each one of you will receive 400 XP for your skill challenge, received. If you fail the skill challenge, you'll receive half of that amount. If everybody succeeds their skill challenge, you receive an extra 50 XP each. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but to succeed, you have to succeed now the 3 out of the 4 instead of the 3 out of the 5.
Gotcha.
And let's
it makes sense what they did, though. That's a total natural reaction to go for the gate. I think all of us would have done the same thing if we were there.
True. All right. So, and I will keep the front gate skill challenge on.
What are we rolling for the skill challenge? Just a D20?
No, you're going to be rolling your skills that you choose for the challenge.
Okay.
So, go ahead and roll initiative off of your... You should be able to click on your portraits at the bottom and then roll your initiative. And we'll line you up just in kind of a functioning initiative.
Click mine.
Yeah.
What?
You got to click the portrait, not the little dot.
Yeah, click the portrait, not the dots.
No, I'm clicking the portrait. It didn't. It's not working.
Really?
Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong thing. Never mind.
Yeah, I tried it. It didn't work for me. I rolled a 19.
Some awesome initiative rolls.
Yeah. Rolling in my friggin' perfect one. You only have +1 to your initiative.
You should have +2 to your initiative, half your level.
Who?
Wrath.
No, I think you mean Roland.
Roland?
Yeah.
Roland is a +2.
But
I have
Wrath.
it
negative.
says +1 on mine.
Yeah, I think I might. I don't think I updated it when I went to level 4.
Oh, negative 50 experience points. Not updating macros. All right. Okay, so does everyone understand what's going on? You're basically in a skill challenge to command the troops, the number of troops around you to fight.
So how does that work for Bo and Mag if it's just him and me?
You guys are going to be making skill challenges based, together, based upon one skill challenge there.
Okay.
So they both roll and you take the better roll?
No, they'll both roll, and you either count towards, each roll will count towards or against. So they're basically functioning as one skill challenge. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you guys, well, because there's 2 of you working at the gate, so you might be able to shut it down quicker.
Okay.
But at the same time, what's happening down at the hospital?
Yeah. Is 18 the hospital? What's the hospital? Yeah.
18's down the hospital, yes.
All right.
All right. So, first of all, and first up, Roland, you'll head over into the market area, or the shops area, the market shops area. And zombies are streaming in behind you, and some of them have already gotten past you at that same spot. And you guys are sitting there fighting, and started hitting all the zombies and trying to take the area back. They're not breaking into the shop shed or anything, but they are attacking, any living thing, which is you guys. What would you like to do?
I would tell them to, if there's zombies on both sides, to split up like 5 and 5 on each, facing each corridor, and then I would be in the middle, kind of directing them and also shooting over them.
Okay, so what kind of skill would you like to use?
I guess, can I try charisma to try to direct them?
To direct them?
You would use one of your skills. So if you
Oh
want
yeah,
to
your
skill
skills.
and ability, right?
Right.
use diplomacy or bluff or
Yeah,
intimidate.
I'll try diplomacy for me kind of directing them and leading them.
Perfect.
You do have a really good intimidate. You could be like, "Get over here, assholes, or I'll burn you."
I can totally see Roland's face right before he does that.
Okay, so your guards listen to you really well, and they listen to your commands through your diplomacy, and they spread out in the direction that you asked for.
Cool.
One success. All right, Boagrius.
I'm going to start out with perception to see if I could find a less congested route to get to the front area, like weave along the side of the building or something.
Perfect.
Or if I have to climb or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
Perception 15. Okay. Yeah, you're able to find kind of a route to get sort of sidestepping over into kind of get a little bit closer to the gate. +2 to your next check.
So does that count on me, since I'm the next check?
No, it doesn't. Only on his checks he makes. Yet. So it doesn't help with the situation, but it gives you an idea of something you could possibly do to help bolster the troops in your guys' area there.
So
is it a
green
fail?
success, reds fail. What's yellow?
Yellow, well, in this skill challenge, you're going to have to do 5 moderate checks and 1 hard, and then before 3 failures.
Okay.
So yellow is the hard, green is the moderate, and red is the failures. All right, Magnus.
Are we able to...
And
Magnus,
the trophy is your bonus to your next check.
Magnus is going to use insight to see if he can judge what like closes the gate, like what mechanism would get the gate closed. Is there a lever, a pulley,
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh!
Yeah, he makes stuff. He would know.
That's right. All right, let's see here. Oh, too bad there's no advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no advantages. This is a skill complexity 2, is what it is, challenge for each
So-
individual person.
Did that count as a hard check then?
It did not, because there are no advantages on this one. It would have.
So what closes the gate then? Do you pull it closed?
Yeah. Well, your insight will show you that there's a lever and pulley system up on the wall, is where they kind of use to open the top gate to.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a potential way to lock the gate from the inside too. So +2 to your next check.
Cool.
Yeah, remember this is about bolstering your troops and getting them fighting and taking care of the zombies while everything else is happening on there too.
Yeah.
Alaron, you're at the gates up by your house as the zombies start flooding into the gates, and you're pushing their way through, and the guards are fighting inside and outside the gate.
Is there a way to lock the gate?
Yes.
I am. Are there? And I take it there's a lot of zombies pouring through.
Yes. There's some that's gotten through, and some that are still fighting. So you're trying to keep the gates locked, but you can't quite get them locked yet. But there's zombies that are trickling through, and so you're having to fight off them, and your men around you are having to fight them off too.
Guess I use diplomacy to get my men to keep the men to keep them to have the men to keep fighting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice diplomacy. Easily done. Actually, that I'm going to count as your hard GC. Because that was a proper skill and you hit it hard. All right, so they listen to Aileron. He's bolstering the troops really, really well, giving out commands to him, and then you can tell that your men are really listening to what you're telling them to do, and they're fighting real, real hard. Prath.
All right. I'm standing here with my troops, and I'm looking around. I'm like, are there even any zombies coming here?
Yeah, they are. They're flooding in behind you now.
Okay, they finally start flooding in?
Yes, as Jeffers moves down to the southwest area of the temple, they'll flood in around, coming in around the corner, around from Berwyn's Grand Shop.
They're flooding from here?
Yeah, so they're flooding. Let me show you.
Flooding like this? Like this?
So they're coming in here at you this way, and then they're flooding down this way too.
All right.
So almost like they're heading down towards the tenement area, and you need to stop these guys from moving.
Right. I will advance my troops to here to try and plug the gap, and while we're charging in, I'll be saying to them, on my way to this town, I slaughtered 50 zombies on my own while drinking whiskey. I only had one hand free. It was glorious, and I did a backflip and kicked it.
So he's telling tall tales.
I'm the zombie-slaying master. You just stick with me, and we got this.
All right.
Do you do any flashy moves while you're singing all that?
Totally flashy.
Oh,
Nice.
look at that. They kind of get lost in the moment, and they believe what he's saying.
Do we stop the gap?
That you stop the gap, and that's against the hard DC.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good one.
Nice. Okay. Roland, back up to the top again.
I really liked Prath's idea of using Intimidate, kind of scaring them, so I'm going to pretend I'm activating one of my flame auras to look more fearsome and tell them that if anyone runs, I'm going to shoot them with an elemental bolt, so they better stay in their spots.
Russian style.
Nice.
Russian, yeah. It's like Stalingrad.
Right?
Stalingrad.
Turn back, you got it in your face.
Do not flee, comrade. You will be fleeing with our machine guns.
And you can see your guys kind of knowing how Roland is, and he's kind of, half-cocked at a lot of times. And, they never know when he'll sneeze and shoot an elemental bolt or anything like that. They know who you are. So, and they're kind of like, oh, and you see the smoldering of your ignition zone come up, and they just kind of panic and start fighting on even harder with you. Some of them are kind of looking back at you like, oh, gosh, I really don't want to be fighting with this guy.
I've been kind of grumpy since I talked to Commander Moore, too.
That's true. Boagrius.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna look for a small cart or something to just start pushing towards the front door to get ready to bar it.
Okay.
And
well, you got to fight your way through first. You and the men there. So we'll be keeping track on Magnus's skill challenge bars, unless you move off to this hospital. But yeah, so you can't quite make it to there yet because they're just flooding in too much right now.
What skills can I use then? Let me just ask you straight out.
No, you have to decide which ones you want to use. Remember, what the skill challenge is bolstering the men and commanding the men.
So we do.
Well,
have
Then I
troops.
will just assist. I'll just assist Magnus because I'm fucked on that. That's fine.
So you just want to.
I'll use
What about
insight.
athletics? Can't use
Well, now,
athletics.
okay, stay in character. You found a way around the other way, right?
Well, that's what I wanted to use was athletics to ram a cart towards that area.
Get your men to help you. They could fight
Oh,
in front
okay.
of you as you push it.
Yeah, lead by example. Be like, am I gonna have to push this cart on my own? And just start using athletics to get this big ass cart moving, and then
A
people
little
just
dwarf
feel
is pushing.
inspired.
Everyone's gonna be like, "All right, I gotta get in here and help."
Yeah, they're either gonna be inspired by you or feel like a douche for not helping.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when
way.
I'm a stranger in the town, I'm not really leading them. I wasn't given any
Yeah.
troops, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Okay,
I
so-
would feel inspired.
So you want to, yell out that you are, hey, let's push this cart over here and block them off.
What in the
So,
hell?
yeah.
see, now there's the alarm.
Yeah, that's
Getting an Amber Alert on my phone.
Oh, that's weird.
It's annoying.
Okay. So what you want to use athletics, just
Yeah.
pushing the cart, or do you want to?
Have
say
they had
something to the
0
troops to help them?
successes? Do they have 0 successes?
They've only used secondary skills so far. So
Oh.
whatever check you take right here for Boagris work will give you a
Okay,
+2 to
secondary
that
skill,
check.
which means you have to use charisma skills because you're leading troops.
I'm getting
Hey, what group are you talking about? There were no troops here. There was a horde of zombies.
No, you got troops that have come in with you guys.
Well, that's their
some
issue.
guards.
I'm an outsider. I'm a stranger. I'm not.
Okay, I'll let you play
That's
it.
how Magnus sees it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't know these troops. I'm
Okay.
pushing the cart, and if they want to help, I get +2 to that.
Okay. Well, you start pushing the cart and you run into a set of zombies. Unfortunately, that's a -2 to your next penalty, to your next check. And
That's
that
fine. I'm going to be drifting in and out of assisting things the whole skill challenge. It's all on you guys.
And let me take that off there. So yeah, you're going to have a -2 to your next one. Oops. Clicked off it. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. I don't have anything for negative, do I? Nope. All right, I'll just remember it. Okay. Magnus.
How tall is the building next to the wall?
What? 10 feet, 15 feet up?
All right, I want to tell
Which building? North or south?
south.
Morton Inn or the stables?
Right here.
Okay,
south.
yeah. Yeah.
Would you be able to get up onto the wall from the roof if you had like good acrobatics?
Who?
Magnus.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna tell my troops.
Tell the guards.
The guards to assist Boagrius in holding off the zombies. And I'm gonna do an acrobatics check to get up on this building and up on the wall to advance towards the mechanism to close it.
Okay.
And I'm going to wait. Let me click acrobatics down here. +2.
All right. Which give you a 20. Well, you jump up there, but you
Up
can't.
onto the wall.
No.
Or on the- okay.
Yeah, you're trying to climb up. Dwarves don't climb very well. Even with the +2, you kind of stumble and fall down off of before you can even get to the wall.
In my defense, I am very drunk right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're going to thump to the ground, prone, and then zombies are going to swarm in around you.
I don't have troops there between me and them. That's what I told them to do. Like help Boagrius at the gate.
Yeah, that's what you said. Help guys, not help me climbing up the wall. So
Nah.
you kind of went up on the house and then slipped off.
I didn't mean go back here. Like be
No.
at the gate.
Yeah, what I was taking is you're trying to climb up here, walk across, and get up onto the wall, right?
No, I was getting up on the building, just
Right.
straight down from where I was.
Right.
So,
you
yeah.
got up on the building,
Yeah.
moved across to go up and get onto the wall, right?
Okay, if I did fall, wouldn't I be in that little alleyway over,
No.
like, between them?
Well, I guess you could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say you're
My
down
troops
here.
would have been heading to block the gate, which I'm assuming Boagrius was pushing and heading that way too. So wouldn't he have advanced a little bit?
Right.
The cart was heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Actually, that's not a -1 yet. Okay. Aileron. You guys, Boagrius and Magnus are not making much progress, is what's happening. So,
understatement of the year.
Yeah, Boagrius is over here pushing the cart on him, but then the zombies kind of clutter it up, and it doesn't, nothing's happening with it.
All right, guys, got a plan. We're going to kill or push the zombies back, and then lock the gate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit, how about you?
Diplomacy. Is that the second time you used diplomacy?
Yeah.
It is, okay. So that will give you just a challenge there.
It's either that or
Well,
that's pretty much it. That's my only charisma skill.
Wait.
Okay. You'll have to think of something else to use, or else you'll be hitting at hard DCs the whole way. What you did, just make it again, so it doesn't matter. At that point, Aileron, you're going to see General Moore come out of his house, and he's dressed in his full plate armor. And he's bearing his long sword and his shield, his heavy shield. And he kind of walks out around the corner there, and he's looking right at you, commanding the troops, and he kind of gets this cross look on his face.
I look at him. What the hell are you doing?
Pratt.
I love the way Spoonie finishes every sentence with. He reminds me of a cartoon cat or something.
Cheshire cat.
Yeah, something. There's some cartoon where there's a cat that always does that, and he acts just like Spoonie. I'm going to, with my streetwise, I'm going to tell the troops. I'm going to tell them, if we could push the zombies back to Barrowin's shop, we'll have an even better view on the front gate. And Jeffers should have south of us, so come on.
Well, you can see and hear Jeffers fighting off zombies down at the area he's at, but he's kind of yelling out that they need some help down at the hospitals. Hospital things are getting through, but Boagrius and Magnus can't hear that. Pratt can hear it. Roland can't hear it, but they need help at the hospital. Things are getting through, and
I understand, but I do my streetwise check to get a better position to defend here.
Okay. So you're kind of bottlenecked in the area that you're at right now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm using the streetwise check, getting all my troops on board. I rolled a damn 23. I mean, come on, let's push through.
Well, but no, you're not pushing through. That's not even part of the check. So you're streetwise. That's more figuring out your knowledge of the area and stuff.
The knowledge of the street to better defend it.
Right. Okay. Well, you're thinking.
Can I just roll diplomacy then?
You already rolled your streetwise.
Okay. Well then, do I just get a +2?
No, you don't get a +2 either.
So I
That's
just get
not part of the secondary skill.
Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of thinking you know the street lineup, and you're thinking of an idea where you could push through there, knowing how the way the city's laid out, but you can't quite get the idea fully in your head before anything
So
goes
did
on. So
Intimidate work? When he used Intimidate, that worked, right?
it did, big
And
time.
Diplomacy works, but Streetwise doesn't work, and then all the other things are just secondary skills?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I blather some nonsense at him, and my turn's over.
Yeah. Blasting some nonsense. Roland.
Crap, I was actually going to use Streetwise as well.
Yeah. Don't think of it as strict charisma skills.
Okay.
Well, it seems applicable to the situation.
But there are, pretty much all the ones that you need will work charisma, except for, I think there's one more.
Would Arcana work?
There's one more that's
Would
not a
nature
charisma
work?
skill. Well, okay, nature is the knowledge thing where you're calming an animal or you're foraging or handling an animal.
What about like the anatomy of a zombie, knowing that crushing its head is more effective?
That would be more religion.
Why?
Yeah. But there is one constitution skill. There is only one constitution
Why would
skill
that be religion?
that would work in with it too. Because that religion is what is how they encompass the skills for knowing anatomy and things like that for undead, knowledge-wise. All right, Roland, what do you want to do?
I guess I will try
Roland's doing the best over there with his guys.
I'm going to kind of try to lead by example, I guess, and show that I'm not tiring at all, and that kind of double my efforts in fighting.
Okay.
And kind of just show everyone, kind of bolster their morale by leading kind of a surge real quick.
Okay.
I'd like to try rolling endurance for showing that my stamina's staying up and I'm still fighting strong.
Perfect. Let her roll. Oh, 20. Oh, he nails it. There's your hard DC right there. Big time. And that, you didn't even have a plus on that. Dang. Wait, is that right? Are you trained in endurance?
I am trained in endurance.
You are, but I'm showing a +6.
My endurance is 9. +2 for half level, 5 for trained, and +2 for constitution modifier.
-4 for armor, though.
That's me.
I have cloth armor.
I have -4 for
Oh,
armor.
that's Prath. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Okay, gotcha. I was on the wrong one for I played 40. All right, perfect. Roland is just making progress. The troops all around him are noticing he's doing. He's enduring, being stronger, fighting off all the zombies, and easily done. You can see that your troops are starting to thin them out. Only a guy or two has now fallen from the zombies, but your troops are still hanging strong, and you guys are making progress in clearing out the market area.
Okay. Is there one direction that seems to have more zombies than the other direction?
Oh yeah, the front.
Towards the south there?
Yeah, exactly. Towards the gate.
Gotcha.
Even though you do have some trickling towards the inner gate and Alaron. But you're making a lot of progress on the zombies that are flooding through into the market from the south.
Cool.
Boagrius.
Okay, using this cart as a leverage against this wave of zombies I'm fighting against, tug of war, anti-tug of war, I guess. I'm going to also use endurance to just kind of stem the tide.
Okay.
Stem the flow of zombies through.
Holding the cart in place so that the guards can kind of, use it as sort of a bottleneck and they just start hacking at them.
Yeah.
Okay. And he gets the first success from the gate. So Magnus digs down. I mean, Boagris digs down deep and holds the cart in place and kind of puts his shoulder into it with dwarven stability and strength, and holds the cart as the guards kind of flood in and around it and start hacking out the zombies around there, and to make some progress. Magnus, falling on the ground. Some zombies are now moving in that alley down towards you.
Let's see. I'm going to use perception to see if it's safer to go more south and get out this way, or if it's better to just get back to Bow.
Okay.
And use that to get up and head that way.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can get past these zombies and back towards Bow. So
Gotcha.
Where am I? There it is.
Do secondary skills in a skill challenge count towards the skills?
Secondary skills, you're supposed to be able to use them once.
Oh, really?
That's it? In standard 4th edition rules, I believe a standard skill you can use once for to get a progress. Main skills, you can just spam them.
Okay.
Nice.
So perceiving, big time. Okay. So you will notice that, okay, it's more hard-pressed at the gate with the zombies flooding in there. But there has been a couple that have trickled down back behind you, but you would feel more the fight is at the front.
But did I see a safe path going to Boagris, like to get past some zombies and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. You can see a path that you could maneuver through, hacking through a couple of zombies to get back out to the front there. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to take that path?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that path to get back to Bow.
Okay. So we'll stick you back over here.
I totally pwned those zombies, by the way.
Yep. You pound the zombies, pound them into the ground.
I throw their face with a ricochet hammer.
Yep. And at that point, you'll kind of see Jeffers off into the area, back down there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see he's kind of like yelling something over at you.
Penises! Penises everywhere!
You
All
like
right.
to see homos naked? What?
Aileron.
My turn.
Yeah. Also, sorry, Magnus. You will get a +2 to your next. +2 to your next check.
Sweet. Hey, because perception was a secondary, I only got to use that once, or is that a primary for me?
That was a secondary.
Okay.
So, okay, well, I'll just give this to you guys so we know we can expedite this quicker. Primary skills, bluff, diplomacy, endurance, and intimidate. Secondary skills, history, insight, perception, and religion. So, I think, who is it? Prath, you use perception, right?
Nope.
Streetwise.
Oh, streetwise, which was not even on there, so it didn't really matter. Who used? Okay,
Did
so
acrobatics matter?
Boagris used the perception already. Acrobatics didn't matter. You just kind of used it for role play.
Okay.
Insight. Magnus used insight. So you used insight and
Perception.
yeah. So yeah, just look at the chat and you'll see other things on there. Aileron.
I'm like, keep up the work, boys. Keep pushing them back.
Okay. Which kind of skill?
Oh, endurance.
Okay, you're gonna endure. Endure easily. Done. So Aileron. Oops.
What's more doing?
What's more doing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm about to tell you. Yeah, you're making great progress. All of a sudden, more is going to come running straight at Aileron, hit him, knock him to the ground and out of the way, and say, "Get out of here, boy. Well, let the real men take care of this." And he's going to start fighting at the zombies. And he'll totally knock Alaron to the ground, prone.
Those fighting words.
Says, "Go back to your family. Make sure they're okay. We'll take care of things here."
Like I tell them, I got this covered. Don't worry about it.
And
Go to the hospital.
And he will. Well, you would know the hospital.
No, I tell him to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Well, you would know that they need help down at the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah.
When I tell him to go check on a different part of the town.
And you can tell he's not even listening to you. Pratt.
I'll tell the troops, I say, I've seen these type of zombies before. The magic in them isn't that strong. In fact, it seems like it's already fading.
Ooh.
And I bluff them.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it works. Well, you use bluff, we can spam it. That's right. Okay. Roland.
Yeah, if we can keep using similar skills, I am going to yell at the troops, "Good job," but then kind of get gruff with them, telling them there's still a lot to do, don't celebrate yet, and kind of start yelling at them to start pushing them towards the gate. And kind of just be as scary as possible. Kind of go into a little bit of not a rage, a little bit of a zealot kind of just going a little crazy. So less encouraging them to go south, but more pushing them to go south.
Okay.
I love the way you're like, I just kind of like go crazy.
Go crazy.
Instead of like role playing and be like, get your ass down there. Like, just kind of, pissed off and stuff.
It's always the quiet ones you gotta worry about.
That's right.
That's how I imagine Roland's intimidation face.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Get down there. Yeah, unless you want to be on zombie cleanup duty on Saturday.
Oh, that's perfect.
No.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
One thing I forgot to say to Alaron, you will take a -2 to your next check because of more.
Why
Oh,
did you
that's
get a -2? Oh, because of more?
Yep.
More's a dick.
Roland, would you make me a perception check, please?
Sure. That's not gonna go well. Oh, not bad.
Ooh, not bad. Okay. While you're kind of intimidating your troops and everything, you will all of a sudden see
A black dragon. Right in the beholder.
you will see Kershaw
Oh, nice.
is on the roof, and he jumps down off the roof and comes moving directly towards you, and he's got a dagger in his hand held like he's going to throw it. So, -2 to your next check
Okay.
because you're unsure of Kershaw's intentions.
Were we able to
But
make
he's-
any ground moving towards the south? Moving towards the
Yes. But Kershaw, you just see he has this look of hatred and rage, and he's got a sword in one hand, and then he's got a dagger in his other hand, and he's rushing towards you, kind of like a Braveheart moment, where he's about to throw the dagger. And it seems to be aiming towards you. Boagrius.
So you're saying we can't use the primary abilities over and over? We have to use something new?
You can use the primary abilities over and over. You can spam them as much as you want.
Alrighty, well, I'm just going to keep pushing my Vorpal cart of wounding.
So Boagrius knows that it's effective. You're holding off the zombies with holding the cart, so you want to try to scoot it a little more forward and push them into the gate and let the guards just kind of make slaughter of them.
I was tempted to try dungeoneering to try and make a catapult out of it somehow, but
You could throw Magnus onto the wall.
Yeah.
Or into death, whatever.
We'll just keep going with that.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes. That will take the hard one right there. So Boagrius figures out a good way to do it, and he takes the card out that way. Actually, I'm going to keep this on Boagrius now since he's at the front gate, and there Magnus is kind of in La La Land.
There you go.
God, you guys are fast at finding these images.
Google is powerful.
Literally, Google whatever we say, and you'll find it. In like 2 seconds.
Seriously, that's why I was so surprised that I couldn't find a zombie with a glory hole. I mean, it just made sense.
What did you Google when you found that dwarf with the catapult?
Dwarf catapult. Dwarf catapult, go to images, it's there.
It's images, boom.
It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13th image.
All right, Magnus, would you make me a perception check at that point to see if you can figure out what Jeffers is saying?
I already did that. Can I use another one?
Nope, we got to do a new one. You were over in the alley.
Perception check.
Yeah, you were over in the other. This is a free action.
Oh,
Wasn't
okay.
he screaming something about gay people? Or
Yeah,
was that a
I was naked.
Yeah, and this won't take your +2 away either, though. Okay, you can hear Jeffers make out, "We need help at the hospital, good dwarf! Get down there!"
Say please.
All right. I guess
And you can turn around. You can see that Boagrius has the gate pretty much.
But can I see Roland and Kershaw? Can I see that little confrontation happening?
Yeah,
looks like I have
not
no
really. Yeah, not really.
No.
No. Too many zombies and things in the way. And
all right. Well then, I'm gonna make my way towards Jeffers so that we can push down towards the hospital, and I'll use endurance to just make my way through the crowd with my troops.
Perfect.
Let's see, where's that? I have a +2, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Let's move I moved my picture.
18, 19, 20. Okay. We'll get you over here, and we'll take off one. Perfect. All right, good. Now we'll start making you go for the hospital, you and Jeffers.
Okay.
Finally, we can get the 5 checks here.
As I'm leaving, I yell back to Bo, "Get that gate closed!"
And then you elaborate. Use the lever. I used insight to see a lever.
Use the lever. Use the loofah. All right, Aileron, prone on the ground. -2 to your next check.
I stand up. Push them up and say, "You're useless! Hurry up, boys! You're doing good! They're starting to wear down!" Oh, 15.
Oh!
You're bluffing that you're doing good? They're doing good.
And you notice now that they're not listening to you.
Wouldn't that be a
Action point?
Oh.
Or re-roll that.
All right, re-roll it.
There we go.
damn?
Guys, guys.
Guys, you're doing good. Was that a girl squeak we heard from you? No, not at all.
I didn't girl squeak. Roll another bluff check.
Roll another bluff check. All right, so you really shouldn't get that action point yet because you didn't finish your extended rest.
Oh.
Ow.
So I'm
Hey.
going to take that away from
That's
you
a
and give
T.
your action point back.
The DM derped. I think you should get it.
That's a freebie on the DM.
Yeah, you put the cards out.
You did.
I did.
This is democracy. So
Players are
Uh,
united.
That would be a no. Okay.
Can we all roll diplomacy and make this a democracy if we all get involved?
If life was only that easy. Okay, so Alaron, you notice that they're not quite listening to you yet. They're more now listening to Commander Moore, even though you can still move into there where he's at. And Moore's going to call back, "Don't listen to this guy. He's just a prince."
I yell on him, "You probably left him in the gate."
And so, again, that's going to give you a -2 to your next check. Prath.
I tell my men, I watched Vance get pulled down by 2 little girl zombies, and you guys are holding off an army of strapping man zombies. You're doing great. Oh, quick fail.
Oh! And that's the bluff again, right?
Man, that's so many bonuses on
I
that.
was gonna say that's crazy that you crit failed and still have a 15.
Yep. And guess what? You still passed.
How did Alaron fail then with a 15?
He had a -2.
Oh,
Oh.
well then
Alaron's got another -2 on this one too. So I need a penalty. What's a good penalty token? Grenade.
So, Prath, you essentially cannot fail this.
as long as I can keep.
As long as you have a -2, yeah.
Yeah, if you keep bluffing them.
I'm not going to get a -2 if I can't roll lower than a 15.
Right.
Oh, sure.
Well, the only way you
really-
can get a negative is if you fail, which you can't fail, so it doesn't
So
matter.
I got smooth sailing for the rest of this encounter.
Maybe.
Or Aurora jumps down on you or something.
Yeah, where's that hoe?
That's right.
Jumps on my face. Come here, you dirty bitch.
All right. Roland, Kershaw's bearing down.
The
upon
troops
you.
are just like, what?
-2 for your next check. Let me put the hand grenade on.
I get a -69 to my next check.
Only if Aurora pops out, though.
Hey, wait for it. Don't you gotta wait for the op time. All right. Roland.
So Roland's kind of... He hasn't been happy about, his dad being sent off, and now he's got zombies in town, and he's worried about the rest of his family, and he's fighting zombies. He's just pissed off. He's in no mood to deal with this, so he basically just puts on his shield of flames and just gets as fiery as possible and yells at Kershaw to turn the F around and start fighting those zombies. Don't look at me. We're busy here. This is my hometown. We need to kill these zombies.
Okay.
Okay.
Intimidating him. And then right when he's yelling at Kershaw, as Kershaw comes through, he releases his dagger, and it sails right past Roland's head and clumps into a zombie right behind him.
I knew that was going to happen.
I know, but it was like, what if, though?
You never know. And you will...
He really hated that zombie.
Yep. And then Kershaw kind of rushes past you, kind of smiling at you, and then he will take the
Dagger back.
take the fighting up at the next area up there, and you will get a +2 to your next check from Kershaw.
Can I keep pushing south a little bit towards the gate?
Sure. So I kind of push down this way.
Yeah.
Kershaw's fighting up to the next one there. Yeah, you guys almost have all the zombies cleared out of that area there. All right.
It's a good thing I don't know that Moore's being a jerk to Alaron, otherwise it'd be... That would be bad if I had gone the other direction.
Yes, you can, Alaron, if you would like to try. You can. More is definitely impeding now
This is the
in
chance
your
to
checks.
take him out. And
Well,
say
Let's
that's
it's
going
chop
to
your
need
head
a
off.
new character for Clarence because he was just killed.
well, I mean, that wouldn't you have to do like a stealth check?
Well, I'll let you, Alaron. I'll let you know what happens in your turn here in a second. Quagrius.
I'm just continuing with my zombie pooper scooper here. My rolling thunder.
All right, he makes it again.
You know, you should pull Magnus's cart.
He's right.
He's a
Shoving
horse.
the cart forward. You're actually making really good progress now.
He's
Nice.
channeling the horse spirit right now.
You're just
Either
kind of
that or
shoving
it's
them through.
jackass, I'm not sure.
The gate is starting to thin out, and you're noticing that you might be able to get a couple guards around to the front of the gate to get it closed. Magnus,
Yes.
you guys going to push down to the hospital?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus
Okay.
two to your next check because you're now with Jeffers fighting side by side at the hospital.
Okay. You gotta move his token down.
Yep.
Okay. What do I see when we get here?
Zombies everywhere.
Flooding out of or into the hospital?
Trying to get into the hospital and the surrounding areas, and some people have been some of the guards that have been sent down there. There's only a few of them left.
Okay. I shout out as I start running and leading my men. Jeffers, I'm assuming, is gonna follow. We gotta get inside there and hold off all them zombies. And we just charge in, and I'm gonna use endurance to endure my way through the crowd, zombies, bashing my way, my men, cleaving.
Okay.
You're screwed. I have a sense of a bad roll there.
Yeah. Because I can't even find endurance right now. Where is it? There it is.
Oh!
Ooh, that will hit you hard. That'll hit you hard one.
Play better when they're drunk, okay?
Praise the Lord.
That's right. I should be giving you a -2 to all these rolls because you're drunk.
No, a bonus because I'm a dwarf. They have, what is that, iron stomach?
Yeah, something like that.
You should give him a -2 when he's sober.
That's right.
There you go. Which
Oh my
is
God.
never, so...
From that cartoon.
Yeah, Futurama.
Yeah, from
Magnus
Futurama.
has got a drinking problem. It may impede his crafting of the weapons when he gets his forge back.
He's a dwarf. There's no
Can't
such thing as a
craft unless
drinking
he's-
problem.
Yeah, my drinking problem is that the zombies are keeping me from drinking right now.
Magnus has a bag full of alcohol.
All right, Alaron. All right, all of a sudden the gate bursts open and the guards get lost that were on the outside of the gate. They get overrun and killed. The gate bursts open, and the zombies. So you're unable to close the gate. And General Moore's leading is not helping, and it seems to be impeding right now. And the zombies burst through the gate and start flooding into the area there.
Can I take out more?
You can.
I want to try that.
Okay, so you want to attack more?
Sure, because he's not helping.
Wait, attack
Okay.
more or attack some more?
Attack more.
Yeah, go ahead, and this is going to switch things, though. You're now going to be fighting more then. So go ahead and make your regular attack just as if you're attacking more. And, let me put a token. Well, actually, you can target his picture token. So whatever skill you want to use, attacking more.
Ooh,
Okay.
that misses.
Okay, so you tack out at more.
Roll a bluff, say you thought he was a zombie.
And the attack, you hit him. You're hitting him with your axe, right?
Yeah.
And so you kind of slash on him, and he brings his shield up and easily deflects it across and then stares directly at you and says, "Oh, you want to play, huh, boy?" And he'll hack back at you.
He's hackbacking.
Ooh.
And nail you for 15 damage. Oops.
You hit like a girl.
Roll a bluff check.
So we go down here. You'll see we got the health on you too. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Macro shift.
Oh, throwing him way down there. Where's Lord? Where's his dad in this? Like, does he come out and see it and just only see more attacking Aileron at that moment?
Perfect. No. Okay. And that's all you can do,
All right.
Pratt.
All right.
You see now, too, Aileron, Moore's turned his attention on you now.
I'm totally having lots of fun with this because considering the last time I stumbled over my words and everyone was still like, yeah, screw Vance. I'm sort of like jumping around and flailing around in circles and just sweeping zombies off their feet. And I start telling them, once I bare-knuckle boxed a zombie to death wearing nothing but a loincloth.
So if I can do that, you can too.
The one guy starts stripping his armor.
Well, what's going to happen is you notice that some of the guards are kind of, you guys are making progress, and so they're kind of getting lighthearted about their efforts, and they're starting to chuckle and kind of enjoy themselves because of these strange stories that Pratt keeps telling them.
Can everyone in the vicinity at least roll and hear it and kind of get like a morale boost? Like, hey, there's joy in this world still.
There's
This is
joy
cool.
in killing zombies. No. Okay, so Pratt, you're making really good progress. You're starting to finally thin the area around, even though you are hearing some more combat that is taking up from your position up and around the corner, up around towards the public bath area. So you're thinning.
Wouldn't I have been hearing them fighting this whole time, though?
No, it just has broken out just at this point. What's
Like I hear
happened
zombies
is,
over here?
yeah,
Okay.
how this is all playing out is Boagris is finally thinning out the herd in the main market. Roland's got the guys down to the north heading towards the market kind of taken care of, almost all gone with the help of Kershaw. Magnus and Jeffers have cleared out down now towards the hospital, but then you're hearing still combat is getting worse up north around towards the inner gate, and then also now you're hearing some combat breaking around towards by the temple. Roland.
All right. From here, can I see Boagrius and his troops?
No.
Okay. And there's less zombies, but there's still zombies in the square here.
Right.
All right.
They're
At
being
least
pushed
clear
back.
this way. I cleaved in that one.
Yeah. So they're down towards the number 3.
Yeah.
Down around in this area, there are no zombies. The zombies are now huddled back all around here towards the front gate, where Boagrius and the other ones are handling them. Even though there's still a lot of zombies there and the gates are still open, they're flooding through, they're still there, but the marketplace seems to be cleared out from Magnus and from Boagrius pushing in.
And can I hear Prath telling his crazy stories over to the west?
You can hear it. You can't quite make out the stories, but he's pushing in this way.
You can hear the familiar voice and the sounds of laughter.
Be right back.
Oh, God.
Awesome.
Man, I'm still laughing about the
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Office Space intimidate.
That was so
It
perfect.
sounded just like him.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to push down towards the gate.
Just imagine fire popping out of his hand instead of coffee.
That's hilarious.
If you could do that, that would be great.
Otherwise,
Okay,
you're
go
gonna be
ahead.
on zombie
Go ahead,
cleanup.
Matt. What do you want to do? So that's what you're kind of seeing now. You're hearing, something being from Prath around the area where he's at, but you
Yeah.
can't quite make out exactly what he's saying, but you can tell that the battle is going well over there by him. Not as well as what you've done over there, but well enough.
Okay.
The battle cry is laughter.
But you can hear from watching Kershaw that the battle is getting a little more intense, going up towards Aileron's house at the inner gate.
Oh, I know it is more intense up there.
Yeah, you're starting to feel because of Kershaw and seeing him fight.
Okay.
They're trying to push that way.
Well, if I see that, I will
So we'll have him
run out
kind of
in
push
front
up over here.
and be yelling, follow me, and just kind of run as fast as I can up there and lead them up there.
Okay. And endure through.
Yeah, kind of. That's me. Kind of like a second wind, running as fast as I can. Not showing any signs of tiredness.
Okay.
Just charging up there all out.
Yeah, so that's a 20. And you will complete the challenge. So you will clear out the market area just fine. All the zombies are dead. And now everyone's kind of pushing towards the gate.
So does that mean I get to start helping other people with their challenges?
Yeah. Well, because you're going to get stopped up around about this area here.
Mm-hmm.
To get through, you're going to have to fight your way to get in there to go that way.
Okay.
Okay. Boagrius.
Yep, I'm gonna just keep having all the troops pile up the carcasses of zombies onto my cart as I gain momentum and constantly push forward.
Okay.
I'm gonna be all the way to Hammerfest when this is done.
Nice.
All right.
With them rolls, you will be. Yeah.
Making really good progress at the front gate.
I'm not dead
I
yet.
also
Agrius Express.
I also notice how Magnus is so drunk. His avatar is not even in his box anymore. He's staggered outside of his box below the town.
Okay.
You
At this point, Boagrius will notice that Theron, the smithy, comes out, and then he's going to actually join you, come running up next to you at the cart, and push on the cart with you, +2 to your next check.
Okay.
So Theron Coldstriker's come out. He's got his hammer in his hand, and he's instead of driving at the zombies and killing them because he notices that the guards are doing well, he's going to come in and give you a helping hand pushing the cart.
Nice.
Magnus, +2.
All right. We advanced towards the hospital last time, didn't we?
Yep, you're fighting at the hospital right now, in the area that you're at right now.
All right. I'm going to go inside with Jeffers, and we're going to look around, see if there's any zombies or
Well,
survivors.
you got to fight to the hospital right now because there's tons
That's what I
of
did
zombies.
last time. That's what I just asked. If
Well,
we
no,
did that.
this area down here,
Uh-huh.
this whole courtyard area right here, is full of zombies. The
Okay.
guards that were fighting down here was sent by Jeffers. There's only a few of them left, as in like 1 or 2. And you guys have now pushed down from the temple area down to here, and now are coming and fighting a whole new set of zombies.
Okay. Well, then this time we're gonna charge towards the hospital.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 13. Okay, so you get blocked back because these zombies are hitting pretty hard. That is a first failure. Okay, you're not going to get that +2 bonus on your next check because the zombie hordes are now kind of turning their attention on you guys. They'll finish off the rest of the guards that were down there, so that whole platoon of guards have died. And they will now turn their attentions back onto Magnus and Jeffers and the Manion guards that are now coming in there. And, yep. Aileron,
Ooh, my turn.
what would you like to do?
I yell at him, "You're
Moore,
useless."
you notice that Moore is going to attack you, no matter what's going on.
Oh, no matter what's going on. I tell him, "You're useless. You need to go do something else. Be helpful somewhere else." Oh.
Huh? And then he will attack at you. Well, you're going to attack him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you bring down your axe again on him. He easily kind of steps into you, and before the axe head could even hit into anything, he'll take his shield and bash it out of the way, and then he'll return the attack on you. And what's your fortitude, Aileron?
18.
Oh, so it hits you for another 12 damage.
I would.
Aileron.
Okay. You will?
Oh, I'll heal myself.
Okay, with your minor action, go ahead. Yeah, you're in a melee with him now. Okay, so you spend a surge and gain. What's your surge now? 11.
It is. Yeah, 11.
Okay, so you'll gain back 14.
Mm-hmm.
And you are stunned. And oh no, I can't do that attack. Dang it! You got to be granting him combat advantage. Hold on, because I think that same attack that I wanted to do is the same modifier. It is. Okay, so this would be this one. This is the attack. I'm sorry, messed up. So it'd still be the 12 damage. Is that right? 1d8 plus 5. Yep. Okay, so the 12 damage, and the target is immobilized into the end of his next turn, and you grant combat advantage. So you'll be immobilized instead.
Sure, buddy. I'll be there in a minute.
And you're granting combat advantage.
Alright.
Back down. Let me show everybody here. Aileron and Moore are going at it. And Moore is getting the upper hand of Aileron right now. All right. And no progress is made at the gate. Prath.
All right, I wrap the chain of my flail around a zombie's head and pull it off and hold it by the hair and up in the sky, and I say, I once played a game of rugby with a severed zombie head, and we totally owned the other team, and then I spike it into the ground, and he kind of moans. And, let me see, bluff. Bam.
There you go. Yeah, you can hear the guards are chuckling now. You almost have this whole area cleared around. Everything to the south of you is now cleared. It's just got some stragglers back behind you heading towards the north.
What is 16 again?
16 is the bathhouse.
Public bath. Oh, the whores.
Yes.
Gotta save the horse.
It's where the escort brothel is located.
All right,
also.
I would, after spiking it and everything, I would say, guys, we should fall back, and if we protect this area, we might get a discount.
Okay, you'll make it about right here before you have to start fighting again.
Okay.
But this is the last set here, and you'll be able to clear out your area that you're at on your next turn.
Okay.
Roland. You got your mic muted.
All right, there we go.
There you
go. I'm going to keep leading towards the inner gate there, and when I get to Kershaw, I'm going to thank him for killing that zombie behind me, and kind of ask him to join us in fighting, and yeah, kind of keep leading the way and kind of try to talk him into fighting with us.
Yeah, if you could just fight with us.
Just fight with
You
them.
can just fall back a
Okay,
little.
so you will. So Kershaw he'll listen to you guys, and the guys around him notice that they got an extra, strong warrior in there with them, and easily done. This will start hitting the guys at the gate that Alaron and them are at. So hitting them from behind, and that would be a success at the gate.
Awesome.
Wagrius, back down at the
Okay.
front gate, the outer wall.
Flight of Valkyries is going on.
You and Thayer.
I tell Thayer, I say, Thayer, let's just ride this cart all the way to the mines. What do you say?
Let's just ride it to Hammerfall.
Oh, +2.
Oh,
That's a wasted +2.
But you still got
disagrees.
it. Oh, you missed it. Oh. So
Doesn't there add a bonus because he's helping push? Like maybe another +2?
that was the +2,
Oh,
but
okay.
it wasn't enough. So at that point, the zombies kind of make a surge on you, and they are able to push you kind of back. And Thayer, he's kind of an older dwarf, old smithy. He'll fall to the ground, and you don't have that +2 to your next check.
Ouch.
Yep. Magnus.
I'm going to make the same attempt to push towards the thing with Jeffers helping me.
The tingy.
Yeah, the hospital.
Okay. Oh!
Nice.
Critical!
He gets all the way there.
All right. Easily done.
It's like
Do I get into the hospital or just to it?
No, you're still fighting the surging zombies out around you.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not making progress into them as I cleave into them though. Like
yeah,
my whole.
yeah. Don't think of it as trying to make into the hospital. The zombies haven't broken into the hospital. They're more getting the people around the hospital. The guards that are
Moors
around
getting
there.
the people around the hospital?
Huh?
Are there 2 Moors?
2 Moors.
Nothing.
Making a joke.
I just misheard you.
Yeah.
I thought
No.
you said Moors down at the hospital.
No. All right. Alaron. Here we go again.
Make a bluff check. Be like, oh, I'm sorry. Temporary
Don't
insanity.
macro shift. Don't macro shift.
Guess I'll
Yeah.
try. Guess I'll try to attack him again.
Okay.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, and it finally hits Captain Moore. Actually, let me put up
It's 12.
his thing so you guys can see him.
Wow. A lot of damage.
Okay, can you see his? There you go. All right. So you will hit him finally. You are immobilized, so you can't move. So you're in melee with him. You'll do 6 damage, and he takes negative.
12 damage.
13 damage.
Oh, from your axe thing. Okay.
Also, he has -2 to his all defenses until the end of his turn.
Yep.
Okay.
More.
So negative 12.
You just got spooned.
You just got spooned. Okay, and he takes a -2 to all his defenses, which is. Where's the marker for that? That's the crack. Should remember this.
Aaron, I do not like your chances in this fight.
No.
And then Moore will respond with you. Finally, you can use that 1 power, and he will hit at you with Jarred Strike, smacking you for 10 damage. Now you're stunned.
40.
You're stunned and immobilized?
Stunned and well, you need to make a save against the immobilized and the combat advantage, isn't it? Or is it till the end of his next turn? Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is. Till the end of Moore's next turn, the target grants combat advantage. So you're not granting combat advantage, but you. Oh no, you're immobilized until the end of his next turn, but then your combat advantage and save ends.
Yeah.
So you will no longer be immobilized. You got the death symbol up there. And you make a save against the combat advantage.
Oh, now?
Yeah. And you don't.
Hold on.
Hold on. Hodor.
Oh!
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah, two. Okay, so you still don't save.
Uh,
I think it's time to make a dwarf. Spoonie. Named Spoonie, by the way.
Yep.
Why
All
not?
right, just remember, you don't have your dailies, too.
Hammy.
All right, and back up. Progress has been made, but it wasn't made by Alaron, because Alaron's in heated combat with him now. So now Moore is getting really pissed because you just smacked him. Prath, you're pushing the last set of zombies.
All right. At this point, I'm not even really fighting anymore. I'm just letting them fight.
Mm-hmm.
And feeling as though I personally carry this entire battle on my shoulders as I slaughtered them. I turned to the group and I said, "You guys did really well. You have the cohesiveness of an elite unit. It was amazing."
He bluffs.
Yeah, I tell them that they did really good to boost their confidence.
Okay.
And I'm moving this direction.
Okay. So you're able to take them out. You clear out the whole area. You come up and around the corner, and then you notice a whole new set of zombies. Not a large set, but some sets there.
Where
And at the beginning, at the front of the...
here?
I'll show you.
How do you make the rulers shorter? Mine won't go shorter than the...
You
Hold
just
alternate.
Alt. Yeah. So you'll notice the front of the building here is Aurora, and she is fighting off some zombies in the front there, but she is completely butt naked. Out fighting, she's got zombies.
Does Pratt get a mine like a huge advantage right now because he's just...
So, but she's out fighting these zombies by herself. She's got her longsword out, and she's completely naked, and she's fighting them all, and it's gore getting everywhere. And you can see this look of exhilaration on her face, and she's just destroying these zombies single-handedly by herself. Roland.
Well, I guess we'll keep... Oh, dear. Another picture.
Oh, gosh. Who did that one? Pratt? That's funny.
There's another one. There's just like a billion of these.
Yeah. Like, it's never made sense, but no one cares.
That's funny.
Yep.
Okay, Roland, what do you want to do? You're pushing against the zombies at the gate there. And
Yeah,
you're making
can I-
really good progress.
Can I see Aileron and more?
No, they're still kind of around. They're up more in a melee up in the courtyard here. So let's get them kind of up this way. And the guards are kind of just, letting them do their thing.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna keep pushing and keep hammering at the zombies, trying to get through there.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So you're enduring well, and you will get another. You're able to fight off these zombies enough where they kind of turn their attention away from the gate, and they start turning around and paying attention back to you. So you guys will be able to move up to around about right here. Roland's going to be leading the charge. Kershaw's there. Actually, let's put you up a little bit further. And the guards at the gate will be able to close the inner gate and lock it.
Oh, now they close it.
They're locking me out on the other side. Oh, man.
Man, Morris troops in on that shit.
That didn't go the way I was expecting.
Boagrius.
Okay, I'm going to tell Thayer to get ready to go to the gate to close it while I just keep pushing the cart forward because
He didn't help.
he unbalanced me. I was all good in the middle of the cart, and then when I got to the side of the cart, I lost my balance. So I'm going to take this up myself here.
Oh, yes. Okay, so Thayer will move. Let me get his token here. He's going to move up around the gate while you're hitting on the zombies here. You put your back into the cart there and start shoving it through there, and Thayer's whacking them with his hammer, knocking their heads off, and the other guards are fighting along, and you're able to push further closer to the gate, and you almost have all of them taken out. And one of the guards will climb up to the gate, and he will pull the lever, and the doors will shut again. So it's not like somebody burst the gates. It's like somebody intentionally opened them. Magnus, back down at the hospital. Magnus. That would be Jacob.
Oh, I was muted the whole time. Damn it. I was also asking, where's Bearwin? I haven't seen Bearwin the whole time.
Bearwin is not anywhere to be found.
And the gate has been opened by somebody.
Well, you don't know that. You're fighting zombies down there.
Could I roll
Boagrius-
insight?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Insight, all the way from the zombie. I feel this insight coming from the gate.
My, drunken insight? I don't know. No, but I'll push towards the, or continue clearing this
Okay.
area with endurance.
Enduring to the end. And makes another one. All right.
I'm cackling so loud from having such fun that everyone can hear me.
Yeah, you now kind of turned the tide of the zombies here. You and Jeffers have turned the tide, and so things are starting to pick up a little bit. Yeah, so you're making progress. The zombies are all turned their attention to you. They're moved away from the hospital. They're kind of moving towards you now. But you and the guards and Jeffers are all starting to make progress.
Nice.
And back down to the melee happening inside.
Yell out to Alaron, or Roman, so he knows what's up.
Wait, do I see Roland coming up?
You don't see anybody there.
Not even right as the gate
He's
was
in the
closed.
middle of a heated combat with Captain Moore that he just started.
Well, you could be like, help, help, I'm being repressed.
If that's what he wants to do, would Alaron do that? I need my spoon. Where's my spoon?
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay. Help this.
So our party now has the guy from Office Space and a cartoon cat in it.
Okay, so first of all, you're going to use your last ardent surge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you'll heal for 16.
You rolled minimum damage again. Or is that a miss?
Wait, did I hit him?
You did not. He's got a -2, so you did miss him.
Oh.
And you're granting combat advantage still.
Yep. And
Well, you're stunned. I'm sorry, you can't. You're stunned.
oh, I can't.
You can only do one thing, so it's either the attack or the heal.
Oh,
Do the heal. Do the heal.
You do the heal.
I'm gonna do the miss attack. I think that's gonna work.
and I failed my saving throw.
Okay. And he's still granting combat advantage. All right, let's see what Moore's going to do to you.
Was a stun to save ends, or was it just one round?
The stun was a save ends. So you got to roll a save against stun, too. We'll do it at the end of your turn.
Wait, that was the end of my turn.
Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and roll a save then. Another save.
Oh, roll another
The
one.
save was against the combat advantage. Roll another one against the... Oh, goodness. Okay.
Go
All
ahead
right.
and leave the hangout and come back and see if that fixes your rolls.
We're rolling terrible.
Yeah. And he is going to hack at you with his longsword. Oh! Double misses. Look at that.
Does he chop his foot off?
No. Chop his foot off.
Boy, it's a double box. I'm just saying.
I know.
I get half my level for
Well, he
saving.
did roll. Yep.
Or
Okay.
save. Oh,
So nothing changes up at the gate there besides the progress that Roland's been making. Prath.
All right, I drop my shield and begin to undo my breastplate. And I kind of nod to him with my head as I give instructions. I say, the two that I deem to be the strongest fighters, I say, you two, go back and hold the gap near Barrowinds. Make sure nothing else gets past. You 7, go up there and try to back up Spoonie. It sounds like things are getting chaotic. And you, help me get out of this armor. And the bluff is, when he looks at me weird, I say, I fight better naked.
He starts working on your armor.
This guy should be your personal fucking squire.
That's right. He's like unzipping all your armor here real quick, and you'll get down to, well, armorless, just down into your skivvies.
Just your loincloth.
And then I'm going to charge over to assist Aurora.
You're walking around in your skivvies.
sure, assist.
Okay. So you and Aurora start working on the, yeah. Roland.
Roll a grab on her ass.
Not close enough yet. All right, Roland.
I'm gonna. So I can see that the gate's closed, but I can't see Aileron yet.
Can't see Aileron and more yet.
All right.
You got to finish off the last set of zombies on the outside of the gate.
All right. Well, keep fighting the zombies, and when I see that the gate's closed, I'm gonna yell through the gates. I've always kind of disliked the rich people who lived in their big gated community when I live over in the slums. So I'm gonna yell through there, "Come out and help us, you cowards! The town's under attack!" And try to just get everybody just screaming through the gate.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. And nobody comes out to help, but you will intimidate the guards into finishing off the last section. The gate is taken care of. Now, what do you want to do? What does Roland want to do?
Keep moving up through this street, I guess. So I'd be in front of the gate.
Yep.
Because I suppose I could probably hear what's going on, the fighting over by Prath.
Yes, you would hear the fighting that Prath's doing over there, and then you would also look there and you can see Aileron and Moore in a heated combat.
You can see
So more
Aileron
fighting
out on the ground getting wailed on.
Well, he's not immobilized. He's just kind of off balance, and
He's like Mortal Kombat stun, where they just like
yeah, he's just kind of looking around and kind of dazed.
Yeah, there you go, perfect.
Blagrius.
Okay, so you said as the gates are kind of closing. You said they started to close the gates.
They are closed, so no more zombies can get in.
Okay, so what I'm going to do with my cart then is kind of overturn it to make it like a chair up against the door type thing. I'm going to take the two handles that I was pushing on and like just overturn the cart so that all the zombie bodies that were on it are just kind of going to reinforce the gate and the cart as well. We'll just kind of pry that thing shut. I mean, it'll even take us hours to get out, but that's not my job. That's someone else's job.
Endurance, and you will take the last one out. The front gate is secured. 1, 2. Okay, you guys have passed. If Magnus completes his skill challenge, you guys will get the extra 50 XP each. And I did say this was 400 experience each character, not divided. 400 each, because there was basically 5 skill challenges going on there. So if he completes the skill challenge, he'll get 50 more XP, so it'll be 450.
Are we gonna level up?
No.
We still have quite a ways.
Coming into this session, you still needed 1,180 XP to level.
Okay.
That's not a lot.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
All right, Magnus.
I rolled endurance 815. I don't know if I have +2 from the last one or not, but
You don't. Okay, but that's still good enough. You're still enduring.
cool.
Keeping things well. One more.
Sobering
You
up
almost
a bit.
you almost have the hospital area taken care of. You and Jeffers are making easy work of these guys now.
Nice.
On the other hand, there's Aileron. All right, Aileron, you're stunned still and granting combat advantage. Macro shift.
So I can't do no. Oh no, I can make one attack, right?
Yes, you can make one attack, and you're stunned.
21.
You will still miss.
Really?
What the hell?
When does that -2 go off anyway?
Oh, it's off. It's off.
Okay, so yeah, then you definitely missed.
Wow. What I need to hit him?
No, -2 defenses to the end of your next turn, right?
Yeah, last turn
That was
all
last
he used was the energizing strike, or the.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, go ahead and make your saves. First one against combat advantage. No.
Wow.
Second one against no.
Wait,
Wow.
do I get half my level for saving throw too?
No, you don't.
No.
Oh, it's just
I
20.
Yeah, straight D20.
Oh.
All right. He's going to attack you with the longsword.
All right.
14 damage. You're still stunned.
No, I know, but
Wait, what did I just do? Why did it take off all your healing surges? That's weird.
Because you're just like, fuck it, he's dead.
I'm done.
he better be using non-lethal damage. It's my turn.
Yep.
Doesn't mean we will be.
All right. As I finally get out of my armor and I'm running over there, I'm like, you can watch if you want. And when I get over to her and I'm like, start beating zombies, I turn to her and say, I'm not above a low blow.
She'll hack into the last zombie, thrusting her sword through her head. And you can kind of see she's like heavily breathing, and she's got this big smile on her face, which is very out of character from when we've seen her at the town hall and in the inn. And it's almost like a new person has taken over, and she has this look in her eyes. And then she'll just kind of
self-control. I'm staring directly into her eyes this whole time.
Yeah, I know. And make me actually a
boner check.
Yep, that's there.
No, you need to give me Give me a straight charisma check.
All right.
Breath boner check.
Alrighty. Straight charisma.
Did you do that right?
I clearly have. Your charisma's only 5 plus. I rolled a 2.
Yeah. So she'll just kind of smile at you, kind of this mischievous smile, and then she'll walk back into the. She'll walk back into the bathhouse.
I'm walking with her.
And you're going in with her?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is it a co-ed bathhouse?
Yeah, it's a
I
co-ed.
don't think crap, dude.
It currently is because the guards are everywhere else, anyways.
It currently is. Well, at Prath, it's the public bath area, and so then she'll just kind of head off into her own little bath area that she just.
I don't know if you keep moving it, but Pratt's character keeps going in and out of Aurora, and I have a feeling that's happening, but I don't think that's supposed to be there.
I will indeed follow her to her bath area, but we will. We'll fade to black.
Fade to black.
Yeah, I follow her in there, but totally fade to black.
He's gonna bluff his way through. There's no failing it.
Okay. We'll see what happens next round. Rolling.
Have you heard of the Glory Hammer?
The Glory Hammer.
All right, so I can see Moore and Aileron fighting now.
Right, and you can see that Aileron's kind of in dire straits. Well, not dire straits, but he's losing this little melee between Moore and himself.
Yeah, he did 12 damage to Moore, and it took like nothing off.
Scream out! Please don't hurt him. Spooty is delicate.
No, I'm just gonna yell in, trying to talk some sense into them, breaking up the fight, saying, "I think we have more important things on our hands. There's zombies invading the town, and you two are over here being petty and fighting. Get out here and help us."
Okay. Aileron, go ahead and make a insight check comparatively.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna get owned.
14.
He's gonna get owned. And now we'll make a hit and roll. Okay.
It's either really good or really bad.
We'll find out what happens on Aileron's turn.
Tune in next turn.
Tune in next time to
As Winter
Boagrius. All right, you've sealed the gate, Boagrius. There, Cole Striker comes over. Mighty good work there, buddy.
No problem. I'm not even working for this town either.
I don't think we've met before. My name is Derek Colstracker. I haven't seen you around.
Well, I'm up for the Cairngorn clan, up to the north, the mountains.
You ain't
Boagrius.
the one that's bringing all these damn zombies out here, are ya?
I followed them here.
I follow him. All right. What does Boagrius want to do?
Nothing.
Nothing. He's done. Magnus. Last check. Mike? Jacob? Microphone?
Oh. I don't know. Mike's always on.
Unmute?
Alright. Again.
It's a button that you have on your computer, that pushes.
No, it's on my headset. Every time I try to adjust the volume, I accidentally hit the mute button.
No. All right.
But again, is my area not clear yet?
You got one more, and then you'll clear it all out.
Alright, I just go ahead and boomerang my hammer around and take care of every zombie in the area.
Boomerang. you're holding it.
I'm enduring the boomerang hammer coming back, and I gotta catch it. So I'm enduring the catch of a giant maul flying at me.
Takes them all out.
Yeah.
You and Jeffers clear the area. The hospital is saved. The zombies have finally been taken care of.
Cue
Alaron.
Final Fantasy victory music.
You guys completed the skill challenge, but Alaron and Moore are still in heated combat. Well,
Can we move freely since they're the only ones tied up in it?
not at the moment.
Okay.
Alaron, what are you going to do?
Do I hear?
Well, you heard Roland's diplomacy, and your insight heard it, and you're like, yeah, that's probably a good thing because he's kicking my trash.
I'm like, fine. I'll go try and get out. I'll walk away.
Okay, so Moral stops and says, "Drop your weapons now." He points his sword directly at you, and he's not attacking, but he's pointing his weapons. Drop your weapons now.
I turn and keep walking.
Okay, then he'll hack you. And miss sent you.
You hit like a. I told him, you can't hit the broadside of a barn and keep walking.
And it turns and runs.
Just scurry out the gate.
You can't go out the gate.
Oh, well, I guess up to the gate.
Okay,
Run to your dad's house.
You start knocking frantically. Let me out.
You going to the
Yeah.
gate or your dad's house?
I tell my dad that, yeah, there we go. I go to my dad's house. And tell
Well,
him,
you're still stunned, though.
oh, I am?
Your one action was to start walking away.
No.
I think
Well-
you're confusing stun with daze.
Oh, sorry, dazed. Yeah.
Mm.
So you're just still dazed. So
Girl,
yeah, make the saves.
oh, look at
You'll
that.
save against combat advantage, and you'll save against the dazed. Okay, because you kind of broken off from the combat here. All right, Prath.
All right, I tell the guy who helped me take off my armor as I'm walking. I say, "Go collect all my armor."
He's not with you. He's still out there. He's outside holding all your armor.
I told him he could watch, so I'd assume he'd be walking with us. But either way,
I mean, aren't you gonna watch a tiefling and an elf? I mean,
I holler back and tell him to bring my armor and put it outside the door. And as I'm walking along behind Aurora, watching her sway, I go, "You know, I get a bad feeling about you. I think you're gonna double cross us. But before then, maybe I
Oh,
can."
that's so fun.
Okay, so she'll walk into her little private bathhouse room. She'll go to the door. She'll grab it. She'll start shutting the door. She'll look out at you. Make another charisma check.
Real high.
Oh, hi. Alrighty. Where's my charisma? Oh, there it is.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
And as I say that, I helicopter my dick in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, the sad thing is, now I'm picturing a tiefling doing that. Oh, I can't get that. Oh,
Okay.
oh God.
So she'll stop. She'll step back from the door and open the door, allow you to walk in. What do you do?
He walks in.
I walk in and I hope we can fade to black because I don't want to RP.
Yeah,
get into it. Let's
Oh,
go.
come on. You know, it's just like Goldshire and WoW.
and what'll happen is, Prath will walk in. She'll kind of turn around, look out the door and go to shut the door. And one of the bath workers will actually come up and say, no, you can't be doing this in here. And she'll reach down into her clothes sitting on the floor. She'll grab a couple gold out, flip it out at him, and then shut the door.
And then as she throws the gold, I wink at her. I say, "I'm also trained in endurance."
Well, and then she's gonna jump. She's gonna jump on Prath, knock him to the ground, and she'll say, "What was this thing? I had this all planned
Sexual
out.
stuff.
No. She'll say,
About to eat your head.
she'll say, my son.
She'll say, "My son."
Yes.
That's your mom.
Oh, dude.
No.
Mom's bouncing you?
Wait,
No, she
wait.
doesn't. She says it in a manner of like an answer as she's crawling on top of you. My son.
Like she's much older, and I say, "I'm comfortable with my manhood. I can do the submissive thing." Feed me those titties, mommy.
And she'll just kind of smirk and she says, "You asked me what happens when you mix a tiefling and a half elf." I said, "You get my son." What do you get when you mix a tiefling with a half elf? You get my
gotcha.
son. And then we'll fade to black.
Fade to black. Man, Jacob linked me the worst video.
I didn't go posting it out there. Fuck it. Click it else only.
Yeah,
Come on, you Texans.
don't click it if you're weak of stomach and stuff, because he's an asshole.
I mean, you can find anything on the internet.
No, I'm not looking. All right, rolling.
That's disturbing.
It's very
I'm so
disturbing.
curious, but I'm not.
You notice that Alaron is kind of, he's out of his daze now, but he is, he walked away from him, but he's kind of shooting his mouth back off at Moore, antagonizing Moore, and then Moore took a strike at him.
I'm going to yell at Alaron that I need his help, and they're heading towards my family's house in the slums, and I need his help right now.
Okay. Luffin, all right. We'll see what happens on Alaron's turn. Boagris, same thing. Magnus, same thing, right?
Well, I guess he's trying to bluff more to believe in him.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
guess we.
clearing the area.
I'm trying to bluff both of them.
Everyone's faded to black except for Alaron, Roland, and Moore right now.
Well, me and Jeffers went back to meet up with Boagrius and then noticed they're there. So we're all back over
Yeah,
the
I'm
gate.
just clearing
You
the
guys
front
are-
area.
Okay.
We all kind of met up on the 3 pretty much.
Okay. So I'll scoot you guys up over here. You guys are all hanging out in front.
I've got my zombie jaw and guts hanging off my hammer. It's hanging over
I
my
do
shoulder.
tell him though. I do tell Jeffers. I say it looks like the gate was opened as opposed to bashed open. Doesn't look like they forcibly entered. It looks like they were allowed to enter.
And he's like,
I
yeah,
haven't
that's
seen
exactly the
everyone.
report that I got. So he says, I'm afraid we have a conspirator in our midst.
Magnus points out that we haven't seen Berwyn.
Or more.
Darwin? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Alaron, what you going to do?
I'm going to tell the guards to open up the gate.
Okay, so you're going to move back towards the gate,
Yeah.
and Moore will go, don't open that gate. Arrest this man right now.
You're
I'm like, yelling, you should be arrested. You're helpless. You're useless, rather.
Roll that diplomacy
Breaking
check
into
on him and
shit
be
you
like, "My dad will have your nuts if you arrest me," or something.
Just have his guards turn on him. You're the prince, and he's the friggin'
General?
General, dude. Yeah, I mean, but still.
General
Yeah, but-
Crotchball.
And I yell,
All the guards.
He's a douche. The guards don't like him.
I yell back to the guards, arrest him for being useless and failing out his job.
Well,
Man, I totally picture a snobby kid saying that. Arrest
Alaron,
him.
you will notice that the guards are not even paying attention to you all. They're watching more. And so the guards will move forward to arrest Alaron. What do you want to do?
I look at him, don't even try. Today is not the day.
So do you not drop your weapons?
No, I still hold my weapon.
Okay. He's
Look
going to
about-
attack you.
The guards, to a certain degree, have to be like, "This isn't cool." I mean,
Yeah, oh, they are. They're not attacking or anything. They're just moving forward to do it. but then Moore is going to come up and he's going to strike Alaron.
Cry out, help!
Help!
We're gonna need to bust him out of jail before we can go to the mines.
Hey, at least you get an extended rest in jail without this stupid alarm going off every night.
On that note, do I get an extended rest still?
No, you lose a surge too.
Ooh, 19 damage onto Alaron.
Yeah, well, 22.
Okay. 19 damage on Alaron. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, here we go.
You don't have your dailies.
Oh, that's right.
Ah.
Okay. Keeping it going in the same route, Alaron, what do you want to do? He just hits you really hard and you start feeling unconsciousness coming upon you.
Can I? Ooh,
Gross.
I'm not gonna attack him.
Roland, what do you? Yeah, what Alaron first, and then Roland. What do you want to do?
I'm not gonna give him my weapon, so.
Okay.
Try to talk him out and take it as weapon. Spoonie's too proud.
I told him.
Roland.
I let the guards open up the gate so I can go help the rest of the town.
Instead of hiding like a little...
The guards have taken a step back from you now because they see Moore is taking the matter into his own hand. And they're kind of displaced, like, oh, stupid prince. Why doesn't he just listen? Okay, Roland, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to talk to Moore. Tell him, what's the point of arresting him? His dad's just gonna let him out right away, anyways. Just let him go. I'll watch over him and kind of make sure he doesn't cause any trouble. But we need to get going.
And he says he attacked a town guard.
I understand that, but his dad's not going to punish him.
Punishable by death. We'll
You
let
know that's not
the
going to happen.
die. And then he's going to whack at him once more.
What, he get 2 attacks on me? That's not fair. Nah, he missed.
And he misses.
Okay, these are the options. You either need to start screaming for his dad or convince Spoonie to put the damn halberd down.
Prath is not there.
Oh, Alaron, can you warp his axe out of his hand?
Huh?
Can you warp his axe out of his hand? Like,
No,
over
Roland could. Roland could.
yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant. I meant Roland. I don't know why I get all mixed up. Roland and Alaron sound kind of alike. I don't know.
Let's see, does this work? Until we're not. Oh, no, I have to be holding that one.
Yeah.
Isn't
Carried by another creature. Yeah.
Does it weigh 20 pounds or less?
Well, it's carried by another creature though.
I'll let him
Take
take
that
my
raise.
axe. I'm not giving it to him.
Isn't carried, yeah.
Okay, so does Roland want to try to do that?
No, I'll try diplomacy one more time. I'm trying to talk to Moore that.
Don't make me take your axe away.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try diplomacy on Alaron, trying to get him to just put down his axe. You know, your dad's not gonna let anything happen to you. Just take it like a man, so we can be on our way.
Okay. Well, you don't roll it because we'll RP it. So
Okay.
Alaron will do what he wants to do. But there is a big influence of a 26 roll, but Alaron can still do what he wants to do.
I'll be like, fine, and I hand my axe to Roland.
Okay.
I'm on the other side of the gate still.
Or be like, teleport it.
It's a reach weapon.
You know that. Oh.
Okay. So you'll pull your axe out, and one of the guards will grab a hold of it.
I was gonna say, if he's letting me take it from him, I could use the telekinetic grasp on it. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Right before the guard takes it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use your intimidate on the guard. Say, don't push me. I'm not in the mood.
Okay. So the guard will take it just as Moore's sword will come down upon Alaron. Oh, come on. Okay, basically what Moore's going to do is he's going to knock you unconscious.
With the hilt, we just bash him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's trying, but he keeps.
So we'll just do that. Stinking roll. Come on, give me one that works. There you go.
One of our action points.
He does have an action point. Thanks, Pratt. There you go. So the second
Pratt.
first
Way to go, Brad.
the first hit he'll thunk him but doesn't hit him hard enough and kind of Alron staggers, and then the second one he'll hit him with
Hits
the hilt
like a
of it
woman.
and knock him unconscious. All right, the guards will wrap him up, and they'll all right, stand back, Roland, get out of the way, and you're holding on to Alaron's axe. And the guards will go off to cart Alaron off to the brig, which is in the center. It's around the area where the siege supplies are, down around here.
So they open the gate to bring him out?
Yes.
I'm going to go over to his dad's house then
Okay.
and inform him what's going on.
All right. All right. We can get rid of some of this stuff on here now then.
Does Magnus see them carting him away when
Right.
they come down?
Kershaw's just kind of shake his head and like fucking politics, and he's gonna head off back towards the Wharfton Inn. And then Moore will head back to his house, having felt he's done the right thing. Spoonie will head back over to the brig.
Can I make an endurance check to come conscious while they're carrying me?
You're out.
Oh.
You're out. Okay, so
Could
Roland will
Magnus
head
see
in.
this at all?
Roland will start heading in towards Lord Padrig's house, and the guards at the gate there will stop him. What do you want?
I'm going to tell Lord Padrick about his son. I think that's something he would want to know. Do you disagree with me?
Make a diplomacy check.
No, intimidate him.
Or intimidate.
Yeah, I'm definitely making
Whichever one you want to do.
I'm going over there. You can try to stop me if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going in there.
I'm going in there whether you like it or not. All right, let's see what they think of that. What's insight? What's opposed to intimidate?
Insight or perception.
It would be insight, but the reality is they would only know if he's telling the truth or not. And if he's pissed off enough, maybe he would just start shooting fireballs out of his nose.
Wisdom. Okay, we'll see what happens.
And if I fail, I'm just going to heroic effort it anyways.
Okay.
Plus, I don't think they're really enemies.
That's right.
They probably don't necessarily like me.
Okay.
Oh, well.
And they're like, fine, be upon your head. Okay, so they allow you entrance into his house. All right, what do you want to say to... I mean, you go inside there, and Lord Padrig and Lady Padrig are in there, and they are just kind of huddling, being careful, kind of scared, not knowing what's going on. And
There's no
Lord
panic
Padrig
button?
said, huh? There's no panic button. He's pushing the panic button. No, and he'll just be like, all right, what's going on out there? What's happening?
I'll tell him that we cleared out the zombies, that Brath, Alaron, and I responded to the alarm bells and went and fought off the zombies, and then tell him that when I came around the corner, I saw Captain Moore wailing on Alaron with his longsword. Looked like Moore was attacking him, and now he had him arrested and brought over to the brig.
He's like, what? Alaron? And he kind of, Lord Padrick looks at you with this disdain, kind of knowing that he does not like you guys hanging around Alaron because you're a bad influence on him. He's like, is it safe to go out? He's kind of getting irritated now.
It is safe to go out. I killed all the zombies for you. You're welcome.
Guard him.
Right, Roland, go home. You still need to take care of the mines in the morning. Go home. I'll figure this out. Thank you for informing me. Please go home.
All right. I'm gonna take Aileron's axe with me,
Okay.
or halberd.
His halberd.
Ask him for gold. Ask him for gold.
That's your dad.
That was in
Dude,
character.
you're a totally cliche rich kid.
Give me
Daddy,
money.
Daddy, buy me a Beamer.
Cliche. Okay. Everything's done. Everything calms back down. You guys, you know, the guards start cleaning stuff up. You'll be able to head back. What does Roland want to go? I mean, what do you guys want to go talk to other people in the city, or what do you?
First thing I'm gonna do is go home and check on my family, make sure they're all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the bar or the inn and go back up to my room and crash because I haven't been to sleep yet.
Okay.
Well, since no one's telling me where this guy with the alarm button is, because I know how much trouble he'd be in if I found him, I guess I'm going to go back to the inn myself.
What, the guy with what alarm button?
Whoever would
set
press
up-
the alarm button to begin with.
Yeah, the already
door-
got
Oh, that was some of the guards over at the the guard station barracks.
That thing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back
The
up.
dwarves didn't really understand what was going on, but there's zombies inside, an open gate, and a hospital, so we handled that and assumed the rest was okay. Went to sleep.
Okay. But you did inform Jeffers that the gates did look like they were opened, right?
Yeah.
Bo did, you know.
Oh, let me get this centered. Why is this not centered?
And Magnus did bring up that Barrowin's nowhere to be seen, but we didn't look for him.
So Roland's not going to tell anybody that.
After I check on my family and make sure they're all right, I'm gonna go talk to Jeffers.
Go talk to Jeffers. Okay. What do you want to say to Jeffers?
I'm gonna let him know what happened, one with the zombies, and two with Aileron being arrested, and see if there's anything he can do to get him out. Let him know that I already formed his father, but just see if Jeffers can kind of expedite the process.
And he's just like, what happened? What did you actually see?
I turned the corner and he was basically just getting wailed on by Moore. It didn't look like Moore had a single scratch on him, and he knocked Aileron out.
Hey, I gave him 12 damage.
You gave him a little bit of a hit.
Aileron was swinging at him, but all I saw was Moore easily knocking his attacks away with the shield, and then he knocked him out.
He says, why in the world was he attacking frickin' Moore? You know that it's punishable by death, but don't worry. I know that they're not going to, cause. They're not going to kill Aileron, but still, I can't believe he was doing that. All right, well, let me check into it. Let me find out what I can do. We still need you guys to go to the mines in the morning, so I'm sure that will play into the part 2. But it's just going to give Lord Patrick more fuel to leave Aileron at home and not let him go. And he may just leave him in the brig, so that he doesn't have to go, because Lord Patrick didn't want his son Aileron going to the mines anyway in the first place.
Is there a way we can bust him out
Non-lethal damage to his dad.
if he if he does decide to keep him locked up? Is there an easy way you could help us bust him out?
I said, I can't bust him out. Do you know of anybody who's got, some good thievery skills?
Magnus.
Unfortunately, not.
Bars.
I got bluff skills for days and days.
Oh, you're not even there. You're too busy with Aurora.
If I have smithing tools, could I take apart the cell, like take the hinges off instead of picking the lock?
Hell yeah.
Like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. I mean, there's ways around it.
Yeah, there's ways around it, but you're still not trained in thievery.
The
Yeah.
thing
But
is,
Voth is trained in bluff. It's a team effort here.
cells
What
are
about,
like
what about
talking
engineering?
See, this is Ocean's 5,
Okay.
the one that we never saw.
I want you guys.
He's
to,
already busted out.
remember your stealth abilities too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
what I was
heard
just
about
thinking
that.
when that did not go.
Hell montage
And
of
Jeffers
sneaking
would be
into
like,
town.
"Don't you guys know anybody who has any sort of good stealth abilities? You might be able to help them do this." But he says, "Why don't we worry about it in the morning? You guys go get a rest. We'll worry about it in the morning. Before everybody takes off to go to the mines." But he says, from my experience, I just know that Lord Padrig, first of all, when we were discussing about who to send to the mines to find out about your father, Roland, and about the guards and the runners and everything, we need to find out what is going on there afterwards. But
Yeah, I'm not
he's
worried
not
about
gonna-
him being sentenced to death. I'm just worried about getting him out of jail.
He's not gonna want Alaron to go with you guys.
Okay.
Just at that moment, a guard will come running in, and the guy looks like he's haggard, tired, he's sweating and everything. And he's like, Sir Jeffers, I bring news. And he's like, oh, so-and-so, whatever his name is. Bob. Hey, Bob. When you come back, what news do you bring? And he's like, they're dead. He's like, oh, no. And so Jeffers kind of puts his hand to his head.
Who's dead?
And Bob will look over at Roland and he'll say, Cole, Lewis, Owen, and Hammond.
So that's why you needed more room in the graveyard.
That was out of character.
That was out of character.
Oh yeah, of course.
Who are those guys? They're like overlapping in the graveyard for me.
Okay, let me fix them.
These were like pre-Cagney, so
Before I was there.
yeah, you wouldn't even know them.
They are the guys that
Oh yeah, the other guard crew.
The
other
alternate
guards. So obviously, Roland could decipher that. Let me go down to the graveyard here so everyone can see.
Were they the ones that helped y'all get over the wall the first time?
No one helped them get over the wall. They were the guards that had the other shift
at Darwell's mansion.
at Darwell's mansion.
This was pre-Jacob, so he wouldn't know anything about it.
Guard Bob will inform that it looks like they got destroyed by zombies, a zombie herd.
We prefer the term horde. Herd. So unassuming. It was just a herd of zombies grazing out there.
Yeah, I like herds.
Once the guard leaves, I'm going to ask Jeffers what he thought happened and who opened the gate, who he thinks opened the gate.
He says, I have no idea, but I'm going to find out.
And then I'm going to leave, tell him to wake me up when it's time to go to the mines, and then I'm going to leave and try to find Prath. Because I know, find Prath and Asawa, I guess, because I know one of my friends is still alive. I got to go check on the other ones.
Okay. Well, you won't be able to find Prath. He's
No.
not in any of the places that you know.
No, that would not be a place that I would go check. I would kind of just walk around town for a little while, looking for him, and when I didn't find him, I'd go home.
As he walks past the bathhouse, he hears strange sounds coming out.
Yep. Sister Lenora will be summoned to the brig, and she will begin doing some work upon Alaron and bring him back to full health.
She gets around. She's working on everyone.
She does. She does.
Oh.
But Alaron's
Okay.
still out
Happy ending.
cold. You know, you didn't get your full extended rest or anything in yet, but you will get it through the rest of the night till the next morning. So, but Alaron will get back to his full health and get the effects of extended rest. And we'll go to the next morning. Prath, I'm sure you didn't want to stay there the whole night.
Oh, Prath is passed out in the bathhouse.
Okay. Oh, so you did. So you'll wake up when you wake up in the morning. Aurora's gone.
No, he's
Wait,
not waking up either.
So you
He
just
is
left your
being
gear
fast.
outside all night? Or
No, I
did you
told
go
that
get
guy
it?
to hold it.
Yeah,
So-
he'll have left it at the door at the bathhouse. It's because Aurora paid for the services for
Yeah.
them to be able to use a bath
Wait, is
area.
Breath a man whore?
There's those really uncomfortable bubbles in the bath that everyone's kind of like,
All right, and
Nobody
Magnus
left.
and
Like, nobody's-
Polaris, you guys you go back to the inn and sleep too, right?
What?
You guys go back to the inn and sleep, right?
Yeah, I'm upstairs passed out.
Okay. So the plan was to meet at the Wharfton's Inn before you guys head to the mine. So we'll just have you guys all congregate to the Wharfton Inn
And you're like, what the
in
hell
the
is
morning.
Spoonie?
Spoonie will wake up in the brig, healed and just fine.
Yeah, I guess if I see Magnus, Boagris, and Pratt at the inn, I'll tell them what's going on with Aileron.
Okay.
Can I bluff my way out to jail?
Oops, that's not the one I wanted.
oh no, another zombie horde.
Right?
Zombie horde. Woo! Where's my
Round
dots?
2. Fight.
Wait, so did dragons really drop the zombies in, or was that just
No.
huge? Okay.
That's a good idea. Okay, here's the dots you guys are at.
B2 dragons.
B2 dragons.
They
All right,
dive bomb and let the zombies roll in.
Yeah, you guys are sitting at the Wharfton Inn
The zombie
in
drop.
that area.
Pilot bombardier, we're near the target.
Drop in zombie. I kind of like the idea of dragons dropping zombie, ogres in and stuff like that. It'd be awesome.
Oh my god. Dumbo drop
That'd
was
be
the
ogres?
stupidest
No,
movie
that
ever.
would be a bad idea.
All right. You guys all culminate in, and Aileron is not there. Roland
No.
fills you guys in on what happened.
Pratt is
Melee
not
with
there.
more.
Pratt is passed
Oh,
out.
Pratt is passed out.
No one has
Pratt is
seen him yet.
Pratt is. Well, actually, roll me a performance check. Let's.
Hold on.
If you left poor Aurora high and dry, it could be another charisma check, wouldn't it? Or actually, it'd be a charisma and
It
endurance.
failed.
Athletics check?
You got nothing.
There we go.
Okay, roll a charisma and then an
Sexing.
You just don't want to roll it because you know it's going to be bad.
There's one that.
Was on both.
Go for it. Roll a charisma.
Oh, I got
Endurance,
to
okay, and a roll of charisma.
If he makes an endurance, he should roll an acrobatics check.
Bam!
yeah.
Pipe.
Pratt is very memorable and he's able to endure. All right. Good job, Pratt.
Yay me.
Athletics check.
I love to RP getting laid.
So now you won't take a -1 when you're around Aurora because you.
He should get a plus
An
2.
embarrassment penalty?
That's right. An embarrassment, like
Now for like the
Okay.
rest of the time, I'm gonna be like, would you like a little tiefling in you? Make it
That's right.
That's Prath.
I don't want to look.
It's
Okay.
on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay, so Kershaw and Aurora will show up, and Aurora kind of looks around, and says, "Where's the demon kind?"
I haven't seen him yet this morning.
She speaks softly, sir. Where's the demon kind?
The demon cunt? What?
That was in character.
It woke me up. That's a huh? What?
Where's the infernal?
I haven't seen him since last night.
And who's asking this?
Wait, who's asking what about what?
Aurora.
Aurora is asking where Prath is.
Man, I knocked her memories out.
And
Damn.
then Kershaw goes, "Where's Prince Aileron?" Is he still in the brig?
Wait, are they looking for them for the same reasons though?
Well, no, you guys were,
He was in jail. I'm just saying.
well, no, they're ready to go. They want to get out there and get paid.
Yeah. I'm sitting on a bench outside of the inn, smoking a pipe, like a long withered pipe.
I'll tell Kershaw that Aileron still is in jail, but I talked to Lord Patrick and Jeffers, and we're going to try to get him out, but he might have to stay in there a little while.
Okay, and Aurora and Kershaw kind of look at each other like, what? You going to bust him out? How are you going to do that?
I didn't say I was going to bust him out. I might try to bust him out, but I didn't say that.
And then Kershaw will stop and he'll kind of go over and he'll, whisper something to Aurora. And she's like, and she'll stop and kind of, have this look like she's thinking, and she'll turn around and she goes, well, what would it be worth to you to bust Aileron out?
I would think Aileron's share of our bounty.
Hey, Spoonie's got 3 platinum pieces. Offer him a platinum.
Yeah, if he's stuck in jail, he's not going to get his share anyways.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's rich. That's fine.
He's rich. He's got plenty of gold.
I tell her that, Aileron's would probably pay them handsomely, but I can't make any guarantees for them. But
He
Aileron,
splits his in half for both.
And she says, well, I wasn't asking Prince Aileron. I was asking you what it would be worth to you.
Ooh, she's dirty.
Yeah, she is dirty.
Roll.
I think I smell a little dirtiness.
Is that tiefling I smell on you?
Hey, she could be pregnant again. I better roll a d20. Hold on a second.
Ah, damn it, Preth.
Why do I end up impregnating somebody every campaign?
Well, the last game it wasn't somebody, it was somebodies.
That's true. But I was the prisoner of Azkaban. I had to play along.
That's true. The prisoner of Azkaban.
Are you going to have any money to put in towards this shop, or are you going to be paying child support to everybody?
Why are you using the slums right now?
Oh, God.
All right, what do you guys want to do? Basically, you can get the gist is like, well, how much are you going to pay me to get him out?
I'm going to
And
ask how she plans on doing it.
She's going to want the gold up front. And she'll turn to Roll and says, you don't need to worry about that. We can have it taken care of in 5 minutes.
I tell her I'll give her 25 gold as long as no one's injured. That's a lot of money for me. I'm poor.
That's Kershaw's like, he kind of just chuckles.
That was in character.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you seen my house? I live in the slums. No, I'll ask her price because Aileron coming to the mines is important to me because of my dad.
And Kershaw turns and says, well, what's the price worth to you?
Oh, this ambiguous shit.
100 gold.
And he'll kind of turn over to Aurora. And Aurora says, 200 gold deal.
Deal.
Deal? Okay. Who's going to pay?
I'll pay now, and I'll deal with Aileron later.
Okay. So, all right. Roland will fork out 200 gold. You're now down to 400 gold. 461.
I'm poor.
That's a lot for me.
It's all right. I know where Aileron lives.
Yeah. You'll see Kershaw reach into his bag of holding. I guess I should tell you what these two look like, shouldn't I? Huh?
We know what they look like.
Yeah. Well, Aurora is in. She's carrying a longsword with her, and she's also carrying a long bow with her. And you can definitely tell that the long bow is magical. She also has a interesting amulet she's wearing around her neck, and she has an interesting strap, or like a little, what do you want to call it, a tie that's going on in her hair. And she's wearing chainmail armor. You can definitely tell it's magical. She's got a bag of holding, and then also she has a very, very old-looking ring on, too. What are you guys saying?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can tell anything about their magical items?
Wait, hold on. Let me...
Terrible.
Gosh. All right. Kershaw is wearing a chainmail, a crossbow, a long sword, a bag of holding, and that's all you see on him there. So Roland, you want to do what?
Try to sense their magical items to tell if I can see what they do at all.
Okay, just do an Arcana check. Okay. You will sense definitely that they're magic items and just kind of mundane items, but the amulet she has around her neck seems to be pretty strong, and the scrunchie around her hair seems to be pretty strong, or the braid, or whatever you want to call it, in her hair. What would you call it? A braid? I don't know.
She has a magical scrunchie.
Well, it's a head item, and it's not a helmet.
A hair brooch.
Where's the brooch?
Yeah,
There we
brooch,
go.
there you go.
A brooch. That's the word I was looking for.
Bro, nice brooch.
Okay, so, no, but there's nothing more that you can tell about those.
Nothing's crazy jumping out as being.
They're pretty strong magics, but nothing, nothing overly.
And nothing that feels like the same energy as the orb.
Right. So Kershaw will reach into his bag of holding, and he'll pull out a large, it looks like a bowling ball. So it's bowling ball size, but it looks almost like a construct.
What the hell?
And he'll hand it to Aurora.
It's not a full head.
What is that?
That's her magical hair brooch.
That's what
Crap, would you pay attention to the game?
I am. I'm animating it.
he's giving content.
Alright, moving forward.
I'm sorry. I'm done. Serious from here on out.
Yeah, right. You're still drunk. You're still wasted and passed out, spent. Okay, so he'll hand it to Aurora, and Aurora will head out the door, and start heading towards the brig. What does everyone else want to do? And Kershaw will be like, she'll be back in about 10 minutes, don't worry. And he's like, maybe we should be ready and outside the gates by that time.
I am still sitting on that bench smoking my pipe, waiting for the party to start showing up.
Okay.
I'm going to tell them to go outside the gate like he suggests, and then I tell them I'll meet them there. I'm going to go look for Prath.
Okay.
Wait a second. Who had the orb? Did Bearwin have the orb?
No, Felthro?
Oh,
Okay,
Bearwin.
that's all.
The orb is in Bearwin's shop.
Yeah, Barrowin's watching it, and we had Asawa guarding the shop, so he'd be like in there watching the orb.
Oh, okay.
Bearwin's shop is the one that's marked number 7 on the map.
Okay.
Should we go check on the orb before we leave?
It would be wise.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay. Who would like to go check on the orb?
I think Roland should, since he's the one thinking about it.
No, it was Bo's idea. Send Gregory over there. And then he can have an awkward RP with himself.
Sawa?
Wait, who's
He's
talking right now?
NPC. I don't have any control on him anymore.
Yeah, you don't know where Isawa is at the moment.
No, he's
Alright, you
supposed to
gotta
be
try to do
guarding
a
the
solid
orb.
voice
All right, so what Boagris, you want to head over to the shop and check on the orb?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just pop my head in.
Okay, so you'll go pop your head in, and Barrowind's like, "Hey, Master Dwarf, good to see you. Come on in. What can I do for you?"
No, just
today?"
real quick, asking if you survived last night's onslaught all right.
Well, it's like, "Oh, just fine, You guys did a great job. Wonderful job."
Well, it was mostly the troops, you know.
Did you put eyes on the orb?
The orb, you can see, is sitting right in the direct center of his shop, and it's enclosed in some sort of a glass case that has a shimmer to it. And Boagris would know that it has some sort of magical properties about it and around it. So it's sitting on a little stand with the orb in the center of it. You can see the mist kind of swirling in it, and then the glass case is over the top of it. And it's just right in the centerpiece of Barwin's shop. So it's like, you know, he's really, really proud of it.
All right. No, I'm just checking to make sure you're okay, and we're about to leave, so take good care, be careful, and keep an eye on that thing.
Oh, great. Is there anything else you need before you guys go?
No, not at all.
I do have some wonderful things here in the shop if you need to purchase. I mean, it sounds like it's a pretty dangerous mission. Maybe he kind of fumbles around and things, and he pulls out a little dagger. So maybe you could use this.
I think you'd need it here. There's more danger around that orb than there is wherever I'm going.
Okay. And so you don't ask him for anything.
No.
What do you want? What does Boagris want to do?
I just pop my head back out of the shop and go back to the front gate.
Okay. All right. Roland, what were you doing?
I'm looking for Prath.
And Kershaw will kind of pipe up as you're heading out looking for Prath, and he'll be like, you might want to check the bathhouse. He's probably really, really, really wiped out.
I'll give him a kind of weird look, but I won't ask anything. I'll head over to the bathhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you head over to the bathhouse, you'll be met by Madame Fleiss there.
Oh my God, Heidi Fleiss.
I knew Pratt would like, or I knew Voth would like that one.
Well played.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And she'll be like, Roland, wow, the first time I've seen you in here. Are you here to pay for services?
I'm poor.
No, I was informed that I could find Prath here, though.
Oh, she's like, oh yes, oh thank you. You know, and she kind of speaks when she talks to you. She speaks very, very softly and slowly, and she's got some sort of accent to her, but you can't quite place it.
I'm poor, not deaf.
Yeah, but she is covered, just like in her picture. She's always covered, and she never reveals her face or anything. But she looks to be like a very, very beautiful human.
But this is something we'd be used to living in town, right?
Well, no, because you don't. Roland doesn't frequent the brothel.
No, but I mean, growing up there, I'm sure I've seen
Yeah,
her.
you've
It
seen
wasn't like
her
a big
around.
shock or anything.
Yes, yeah, and you know that she is one of the her service is like an escort service, but it's a high-priced escort service, a la Hadi Slice. Yeah, so it's not like a standard brothel where you go in and pay, you know, a gold piece or so. It's much more expensive, so it wouldn't be something that Roland ever came in. But she'll direct you towards the area where Prath's bath area was at.
You see my armor piled outside the door.
Yes, you'd see his armor and his stuff kind of piled outside the door, and you dare open it up?
Then I'll just bang on it really loudly.
There's no real answer, and you can actually hear a little bit of snoring.
The thing is, this probably isn't the first time I've had to find Pratt.
You're like, why is it always me?
It's always me.
Yeah, I'll instead of going in, I'll take his armor and leave.
Take his armor and leave. Sell his armor back to him.
Yeah, I'll grab him. All right, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay. Pratt is snoring. Snoring. Awkward. All right, make a insight check to see if you hear the knocking.
Well, if I'm in any way reflecting the way I am in real life, I don't hear shit when I'm
Seriously, he's not gonna wake up.
Wait, I thought this was Pratt, not Volt here.
Well, shit,
He's a little bit into it.
he's running around getting people pregnant. He's just like me.
We all put a little bit of ourselves into our character.
That's true. Jacob's character's sitting on a bench smoking a pipe. And Spoonie goes...
What a poor Clarence.
No, it's great. It's great. Like, Spoonie is like the most... God, what do you call it? Like, shadiest little rich kid I've ever met.
He's trying to kill the captain of the guard. I was like, whoops, my bad.
My bad.
Tried to kill the captain of the guard during a zombie attack right outside his dad's house. Surrounded by the captain of the guard's men.
Hey, they were distracted by the zombies.
And so, when questioned about it, he replies simply,
Jesus Christ, is that gonna give that guy like ink poisoning or something?
holy Christ.
Wow.
Man.
Holy crap.
There you go. All right, Roland. What's Roland gonna do?
Drawing him.
Is he back or is he still on the phone?
I'm sort of like laying on a pallet of towels next to the bath thing, just passed out, butt naked.
They'll discharge Pratt account for any damage he done.
I'm gonna walk up
Does he
and
have
start.
to roll for morning wood?
Walk
Should I
up and
make
start just
What would
poking him
that?
with my staff to wake him up.
Yeah, I got my wood.
Okay.
What do you got to do with that now?
I sort of snap out of it. I'm like, oh, hey, God, what was your name again? I was just, they had a plumbing issue, and I was in here laying pipe.
I'm gonna kind of cut him off and say, I don't even care. Let's go find my dad.
Oh, you should say, yeah, Baldwin told me he was in here.
Have you seen my clothes?
They're piled up outside.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay.
I hired Aurora to bust Spoonie out of jail. The rest, everybody's waiting for us outside the gate, but we gotta hustle because we're busting him out of jail, and there's probably gonna be people looking for us.
Well, I think you probably hired the right chick. She's good at getting guys to but anyway, she'll get it.
I'm going to know what's going on and just not say a word.
I'm walking with him. I'm trying to put my armor on as we're all in a rush. So,
Hopping and putting your boot on.
It's so funny. Okay, so you're gonna get your stuff and head to the gate.
I'm sorry.
The phrasing today has been priceless.
I know.
Okay, so I'll get back over to the inn where everyone's like there, and I'm
Do
like
I
trying
see
to
anyone? Okay.
I'm finishing putting on my armor as I walk up, and I'm like trying to adjust my cod piece and get the shoulder pads straight. And I'm like, hey, how's everybody doing?
As everyone shows up, I let them in. Hey, what took y'all so long?
I was working on a project.
You call Aurora a project?
First off,
I don't know what you were up to.
I give him like a standard dwarven fist bump. Like I know how to do a fist bump.
Kershaw's going to mumble under his breath, says, I'm going to ask for double payment.
We should roll to see if we come up with our own personal like inside fist bump.
I kind of give Kershaw. I'm like, you're just jealous. I know half elves swing both ways.
Like, watch your tongue, boy. Oh no, he wouldn't say that to Pratt. He likes Pratt.
No, hell no. He
I
idolizes
did it last night. Oh.
And he'll
kind of,
kind of turn to you and he'll say, "Yep, she's kind of like that."
I gotta go get some water. I'm kind of dehydrated, and I disappear into the inn while everybody finishes up their things.
If he's going to get a drink, I am going to get the drink. I go inside and I go order now.
I'm gonna yell at Pratt to hurry up. We got to meet them outside the gate.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Kershaw's
You already did that.
gonna head outside the gate.
I get my water and I meet him out there. I get like a skin full of water because I'm like just really dehydrated.
Okay.
I
Alaron,
order a bottle of whiskey. I'll pay for it if I have to.
you hear as you kind of wake up from the night or from the morning.
I was gonna say, I'm sitting there playing a harmonica, singing.
Oh yeah, harmonica.
I'm in jail.
Knows the trouble I've seen. Okay. As he's there singing the blues, not quite sure what's going on, he will hear some talking outside and some giggling and some, the guards kind of, oh yeah.
She flashing
And
him.
all of a sudden, he will see this little small construct kind of moving very, very stealthily,
Oh my god.
coming.
What is going on?
He'll come walking up towards the bars, and he will start working on the lock.
I just got another phone
He'll kinda
call.
look
By the
up-
way,
he'll look-
Construct's name is Meh.
Gimme. It
That's
stands
two.
for something. Mechanical,
That's
engineered, human.
Human.
I don't know.
Mechanically engineered homunculus. There you go.
So now I get 2 critical hits on you guys. This is my critical hit generator. All right, and he'll kind of stop and look up at Elron and kind of creak his head to the side and go, meh.
I would just like to point out that we broke MJ. He is now saying meh.
Oh,
Hey, I'm playing a character.
the robot just says meh like a Pokemon. It's meh.
You made a Pokemon.
And he's like a little construct, a living that you've never seen. You've heard of these things before, but you've never seen one before, so it's very odd looking to you. So what does Alaron do? And he's like working on the lock.
There's nothing I can do but sit there and watch.
Yep.
Getting
And
some
so
weird feedback. Someone's a robot and someone else's mic.
Yeah. Who is that?
Hey, dude.
Oh, that's Bagris.
That's
Oh.
I was just testing the voice changer. I was looking for a robot.
Oh, no wonder. Okay. This little construct, you've heard of them before, but it's like a warforge. But it's not anything like you've seen before. And
Is
it's
it like
got
a
a
dwarven
strange set of keys around its neck and has a little pouch off to its sides where it's pulling its thief tools out. And it starts working on the thing, and then within, probably about less than a minute, it pops the lock. And then it slowly kind of grabs the door and opens it up and looks up at it and goes, meh.
It's like a shrug shoulders.
Why, thank you there. Meh. And I walk out.
And then he kind of looks to the front door and says, meh.
Let's go out the front door.
Wait, do we get crits against you for every meh you say? Or does it take off our counter?
No, every time you guys say it, I get one.
Ah, it's bogus.
And so, what do you call this thing, Alaron?
Meh. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and so he'll start walking up to the little thing, and he'll kind of look around the corner, look around the other corner, and then he looks out kind of towards like a back door, and he kind of tilts his head one way and says, "Meh." And then
I guess I head out the back door.
Okay. All right, so he'll take you out the back door, and then you're out. And then when he gets out to the back door, he'll pull out this little cloak, or a large cloak for you, and hand it to you so you can cover yourself.
I do. And I won't.
Okay. All right. And then he starts, directing you towards the front gate.
Head towards the gate.
Okay. And as you're cloaked and hidden, you'll stealthily move towards the front gate, and then you'll see your kind of friends hanging out. Well, some of them. Boagris, where did you go?
I was still at I left the guy's shop and went to the front gate.
Okay, so Boagris is there. Roland, where did you go? You didn't go in and get a drink, so you're at the front gate too.
Yeah, I went to the front gate.
Okay, so you're able to get out through there, and all of a sudden you see this cloaked figure heading towards you guys. And then this little strange, small-looking warforge.
Kill it.
And then
Before
as
we get crit run to death.
And then as you get a little bit closer, you can see the warforge kind of sees Kershaw, and it's like, meh. And then Kershaw says something in Elven, which none of you understand. And he comes up towards Kershaw, and then kind of jumps in the air and turns back into a ball, and Kershaw catches him and puts him back in his pack.
Probably one of those things from Star Wars.
So now we can play golf. In between
Play
battles.
golf. There you go.
So is Spoonie back over by the inn then?
Spoonie already went outside the gate. What does Alaron say?
I'm gonna tell Spoonie he owes me 200 gold.
I hand him 200 gold.
You hand him 200 gold?
You don't even ask. You don't even ask.
You don't even ask.
Can Magnus see this?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, no, Magnus is in the bar.
No, he followed Prath back out. We're all heading towards the gate.
Oh, did Prath go back out? I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I assumed that the 200 gold was for breaking me out.
Magnus said, "Oh, Ed, you owed me 250 gold."
But like, talk to me when we get back.
Right.
Okay, so Alaron is down to 526, and then Roland's back up to his 661. Actually, 761, wasn't it? No, was it?
Yeah, but keep in mind, Spoonie has
661.
30 platinum.
Yep.
How much
All
is
right.
the gold?
100 gold.
And then shortly after that, you'll see Aurora come moving along nice and staggerly back to the front gate and says, and kind of, smiles and nods her head to Alaron, Prince Alaron. She's like, Prince Alaron?
Hello,
Welcome back.
Laura. You looking refreshed today?
And she'll turn to the party and say, shall we?
We shall.
I walk over.
Wait, I want to use a perception check to see if she's walking with a limp.
You sure that's not insight?
Which one do you want? Which one do you want, Joe? I know what's going on. I kind of look up at you and give you a nudge with my elbow and then offer you my little bottle of whiskey.
No, but you will notice that Prath is walking with a limp. He's
And
kind
then
of
I got a
dragging.
little worried and look over at Kershaw.
So I go over there next to her as we're leaving town, and I say, "I got my eye on you. I still don't quite trust you."
You say that to who?
To Aurora. And I say, I believe in keeping my friends closer and my friends close and my enemies closer, and I give her a wink.
Okay. And she'll just kind of smile and move on down the road. All right.
As I'm taking a swig, like, insider.
You guys will finally head out of the city. And you guys are at the green little dot, and the X is where you have to make it to the mines. Okay?
I was going to roll an insight to guess that the X meant that.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
I'm just kidding.
I just wanted to see you roll a 1.
Yeah, I have no insight. I'd be like, what the hell is this X?
What is the X for anyway? And it'll take you probably about half hour to 45 minutes to get through to the mine, because I would figure you guys are not moving just directly.
Wow.
Wow.
It takes us 45 minutes. They take perhaps 2.5 hours.
Didn't he say something about minus 69?
I think so. So, yeah, Pratt doesn't know where he's going. He's still lost in a daze. He's spent. He just got used pretty hard, and so, you know, he may be satisfied, but he got used. So it'll take you about half hour to 45 minutes to travel over to the mine.
For a little bit of serious RP, as we're traveling, I look over at Bo and say, I overheard from some of the troops that you had quite a experience at the gate. I heard of your strength efforts to push that cart all the way with all those zombies.
No, I was just pushing a wagon around, just clearing a path. No big deal.
It takes quite a bit of strength to push that many zombies with the cart, though.
That's just momentum. You start pushing one direction. The more mass you add to it, the more momentum you have. It's easy.
Ah, strong and wise. Good on you, friend.
That reminds me, I meant to bring the cart with us, but too late.
Well, you are going to a mine.
How far away are we? Like, have we left yet, or are we still
Oh,
standing?
yeah,
at the
you
gate
guys
now
are
walking
traveling
away?
right now. Anybody else want to say anything while you're traveling?
Yeah, I'll take a swig off my water, and I'll be like, so, Spoonie, how was the cell?
Man, it was hard. It was rough in there.
As hard as usual? You get thrown in there all the time for your shenanigans.
Hey, I had to beat off other people off me,
Spoonie, that came out wrong.
Yeah,
So
phrasing.
Kershaw turns to you and says, so, got thumped on the head by Moore, huh?
Yeah. He's at least level 8.
We used to joke around that corner cell should be called Spoonie's room.
I'm gonna kind of
His room.
irritably turn around and sort of snap at everybody, be a little short. You can tell I'm kind of upset and be like, can we be serious and hurry up, please?
I give him a nod and say, I'm sorry, Roland. Just
Yeah.
trying to add a little levity to the situation.
You can tell Roland's in a bad mood. Or he's
Magnus
nervous.
offers his whiskey flask to Roland.
Roland will take it.
Drink up, my friend. Your dad will be all right.
He'll take a swig and then just thank him, hand it back, and start walking a little faster.
Yeah, Pratt definitely puts a little bit more umph in his step now that Roland kind of added a black cloud over the party. It's like, let's get over there.
Since I
Okay.
kind of have stubby legs, I have to put a little bit more effort in to keep up with y'all, but I heave ho and I keep up.
The horses before we left.
Oh yeah, we were gonna get horses. Well,
We're
we were
gonna
gonna
do
get
a lot
horses
of
from your dad though, and we kind of had to bust you out of jail instead.
Yo, Dad, shh, give us
So
horses.
you ended up having to walk it. What is that?
Oh,
distance?
and I'll give Alderon his halberd back.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Oh, good,
Forgot
yeah.
about that.
You probably
That's why he was upset. Because he's carrying around your weapons for you.
This is bullshit. I'm not a mule.
Okay, that's about 5 miles you have to travel there, which you
Really?
can make it. Yeah.
Impressive if we're doing 5 miles in half an hour.
The fuck?
Well, actually, you can travel. You guys mostly have a base speed around average of 5, which was about 2.5 miles
God.
per hour. So it's going to take you probably about 2 hours to get there.
Okay.
This is a thing in real life.
Let's see if we got a shot.
The camel's beating him. Oh, that's sad.
Wait, who's running?
About 30 seconds in, it gets really good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn, this midget's fast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he
Wow.
beat him.
Wow. That was awesome.
Oh,
Dwarves are
my
resilient.
Go.
Okay.
God.
Are we ready to play or no?
Let's play.
Let's do it.
It's too late. Session's almost
What?
over.
I know. What? They're like horrible.
I didn't sleep well last night.
All right, so you will get to the mines, and you see the opening to the mines, and it just seems to be like just the regular opening to the mine you've seen before, which you need to walk in and then start heading down into the mine, which we will now go over to here.
And there's no like sign of fighting or obvious signs of kobolds or anything outside the mine.
Not outside the mine.
Do I see any kind of ores on our way down?
Who wants to? As you head into the mine, it's going to be dark because you have to basically go down a walkway to get down into the mine, which is going to, it's going to go down about 100 feet.
I'll activate my dim light 5 aura.
I was gonna say I have an ever-burning torch too, but that works.
Yeah. You can also make weapons and stuff glow.
So, Mr. Dwarf, whichever one, who has the most experience with these dirt tunnel things? Mine. It's called a mine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I
Alan,
know
what
a
did
bit
you
about
did your
mines, but I
ever-burning
think
torch?
Bo knows more about his.
If he's doing this dim light, I don't think we'll need it.
Okay, maybe.
I'd say a torch would probably be nice still.
All right, I'll uncap. Do you want? Yeah, I'll uncap it.
Okay.
How does low light work? You see twice as far in the dim light, or?
In the dim light, you basically see dim light as regular light with low light.
If you're in dim light and you don't have low light vision, you roll at -2. If you have low light
Dwarves
vision,
have low light vision?
you roll normally.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all have low light vision except for Spoonie.
Why is Spoonie not showing up? There he is.
I see him.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see the area from his. Does that get that right? He's with a torch. You like 5 square radius. Yeah, that's right. Everyone see that? Everyone see it?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
Shift
I
us
don't
to
know.
the area we are.
Okay. So Prath, Alaron, Boagrius, Magnus, Roland, and then the 2 half elves back behind.
Can you see the? Can you shift drag us? Because I can't see anything yet.
You can't see Boagrius? Oh, let me shift you up. Hold on.
Yeah.
How about now?
Does he have permissions on the light?
Well, I don't have permissions on the map at all.
Okay, now I do. Yeah.
Okay. It's probably just had to load for you. Did everyone load the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have been in here before. You know this is just the entrance down into the mine. And let's just go ahead and do in marching order in turns, starting with Pratt.
So, do I need to roll initiative, or I'm just going to...
Let me just do this. I'll add you guys to the turn.
Yeah, just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah, blah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you kind of catch the edge of the darkness there.
3, 4. I'll move to right about here, and I'm like, could somebody with a light get down here?
Get down here.
Ask
And
Roland to make your
You
mist.
kind of make out in front of you there. It looks like there's some sort of a overturned cart
No, I'm not making out crap. I'm complaining.
Alaron.
That's it in character. I'm not making out crap, guys.
So Prath is not even looking.
Yeah, I'm just turning around like, come on.
Ooh.
And Alaron moves up.
Wait, that torch doesn't light stuff up?
It does.
Can I do a
I don't know
history
that.
check to see if I recognize those boots?
Sure.
Alrighty.
How about a just a perception check?
Well, that's not any better, but here we
Well,
go.
history could work.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, boots.
Oh, those are boots. All right, Alaron, you move up and illuminate the light, and you see a pair of legs sticking out from underneath the cart. The cart is a mining cart, but it is turned over onto its side, and the cart is broken. The wheels are all broken off. There's blood stains on the floor.
I call back to Roland. I'm like, Roland, I think you should come here.
I'm like, Pratt, we should try to lift this cart up off the body.
Can we all hustle up
Whoa! Bo, where are you going?
there? Jeez.
Bo, you're
I
moving all
turn
the
to
way over
Spoony and I
there.
say, I hear dwarves are better with carts.
Dwarves are better with carts. All right, what you want to do, Bo? Unless Alaron, you have anything else?
No.
Okay. Where do you want to move up to?
Aileron, how healthy are you? Like, how many?
He's full health again. They took care of him at the brig.
Well, how healthy? What's your maximum capacity for punishment?
46.
In other words, how many hit points do you have?
Oh. 46.
46 to my 53, and you have a pole arm, which means you could be fighting from the second row, but I think I should be in front of you, sir. Just for your own protection.
Okay. All right, Magnus.
I'm, How do I undo a thing?
Control Z.
I move forward and back, but that's 5 spaces ahead. I'm drunk, okay, guys?
He's kind of stumbling down the stairs. Plunk, plunk.
Plus, it's dark. I'm in between the light right now.
Okay.
Oh, Roland disappeared.
Well, I disappeared.
Please.
Macro shift.
It's
Do
the
you want-
light shifting in and out. It's making it dark patches everywhere. I can't see each other.
That's right. Okay. That's all Magnus is going to do? Hello? Jacob?
Yep. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Roland.
Would you move me up behind those other guys? I'm having my Roll20's moving a little slow right now.
Gotcha.
But
Right there?
I'll double up move to get up here. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Can
All
you
right.
see the boots?
Aurora will move around the dwarf, kind of looking at him funny. Kershaw will move up too. Pratt.
I'll turn to Spoony and I say, why don't you hang back a little bit? I heard you took a beating. And I'm going to move and kind of circle around the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Come around here, just get a look at the whole situation.
Okay. You want to make a perception check?
Not at all. I could see that there's legs and blood, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not going to have any idea. So I just want to get...
You facing this way?
Yeah, and I just want to get Roland up here to verify it. And at the same time, I'm going to kind of give Spoony like that eye, like, be ready to grab him just in case.
Okay. The cart is actually on top of the human, so you can't make out the top half of him.
Well, he would know his dad's shoes. I know my dad's shoes, and he's not even in the country.
Right?
Yeah, but everyone's
Has the
not
same
weird like
shoes
you, Bob.
forever.
Nobody looks at people's shoes unless you're a woman.
Or you're married.
Yeah, if you have a woman in your life, you have to look at shoes.
Yeah.
These look good.
Alaron, what do you want to do?
I move around. I tell Pratt I'm all healed up now, and say Commander hits like a girl.
Yeah,
I just
Really knocked you out.
I move over here. It's like, all right. Do you want to try move this off of him? Move this off the body.
I let the whole hits like a girl thing slide and kind of give a laugh and look down the hallway and say, you guys deal with the body thing. I'm just going to keep an eye this way.
Okay.
I guess that's it.
All right. Boagrius.
Okay, I guess I'm going to
Do what you do
move
best.
over to the.
Push your cart.
Yep. Now, from that spot, though, let me tell you, Roland, you can see and you would recognize shoes are mining shoes as if it was a miner's. So it could potentially be your father's feet, but you can't quite make it out.
Okay.
First, I want to do a dungeoneering check to see if there was any kind of traps in the area rigged up on this cart or in the room in general.
That wouldn't be dungeoneering. That would be just
Thievery.
perception. Straight perception.
Either way is fine.
Yep. Okay.
Well, dungeoneering would be to check the maybe stability of the whole place.
Right, right.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I just wanted to see if there was traps. Okay, yeah, I guess I would want to lift this card off, see if I
Okay,
could.
because your perception would be like a minor action, and then you could use your dungeoneering as a standard action to kind of check around stuff before you went up there. Unless you don't want to do that dungeoneering.
Well, if I don't see any traps on the card, then I'm just going to strength check it. Lift
Okay.
the card up.
Oh, well, as you make your perception check, you notice that there are some scratch marks along the cart that lead towards the back of the cart, kind of towards the head of the body.
Well, give a look
Scratch
at him.
marks, you said?
Scratch marks, yes,
Yeah.
on the cart, kind of leading towards the head of the body.
Okay. Well, I still want to make a strength check to try and overturn the cart.
Okay, you want to just lift the
Away
cart
from
up?
the body. Away from the body, so I'm not, like, mangling it anymore. Not that I'll make it more dead or anything.
Right.
As he
Okay.
starts to do that, could I have ready an action to attack if it's a zombie?
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah, turn back around now.
I'll just roll a bluff check on the zombie and kill
I
him.
don't think zombies bleed.
All right, so go ahead and make the strength check, 15. Okay, you'll be able to move the cart. Where do you want to move the cart?
Just overturn it forward, I guess.
Okay, so we'll just
Up
kinda
against the wall, next to Aileron.
stick it like right over here. As you do that, Prath, you'll see a string that pulls out as he's moving the cart this way, pulls out from the ground and goes up into the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Ah,
you
damn it.
see a stone drop from the ceiling.
Seriously, a stone.
A stone.
I thought he checked for traps.
He did.
So you didn't see it, though, because it wasn't high enough?
He didn't see it.
Yeah, someone's at my door.
And this will be against Area Burst 1, which is basically the cart, so it's going to hit it's going to try to hit Alaron. Got him. It's going to try to hit... Oh, it definitely hits him, and it's going to attack Prath.
Damn.
All three.
It almost missed me.
So each one takes 2 thunder damage and is pushed 1 square, so it kind of pushes you guys back and pushes Prath down the hall.
Oh no, I'm deaf.
And you're deaf now.
I can't hear the sound of my own glorious voice.
Huh?
Where's Valthorn when you need him? When you're ready to not listen to him.
When you're ready not to.
Hey, Valthorn, look at this rock. Boom.
7. All right. So all of a sudden, this big, loud goes off as he's pushing the cart over. We'll say you push the cart over to this direction.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Talk about.
And it reveals the person underneath the cart. But then you guys are kind of pushed back from the thunder. And what do you guys do?
I look to Roland for recognition.
Yeah, is it my dad?
Roland, you look down after the blast, and it is not your dad, but it
Is
is
it someone we recognize from town, though?
And a
exactly.
sigh of relief sweeps across the party. Morale boost.
It is one of your dad's friends.
Okay. So
man.
Pratt and Aileron would recognize my dad as well, right?
Right. And they notice that it's not your dad.
Does the man have family?
He's dead, and his brain is crushed, and he's out dead.
Do we
Pratt
know
Pratt
him?
will hear the sound of the thunderburst echo down through the halls of the mine.
He doesn't hear it.
Yeah, I'm deafened.
He's
Do
dead.
we know this guy's family?
Yes, you do.
All right. I kind of look at Spoon and I'm like, you're gonna have to do that politician thing.
I searched the body for anything like a memento or something.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, you'd be able to find, say they're like wearing miners' dog tags or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So something that identifies them in from a cave-in or something. If they get crushed to
Right.
death and the guy's skull gone, he'll have something he can identify as him. Okay.
Can we tell what happened?
Yes. If you would like to make some perception checks.
Sure.
Well, not my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Well, no, it's you can make these as free actions right
Okay.
now.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So can I make a free perception check to make sure nothing's coming in behind us?
Sure.
Okay.
I know it's kind of too close right now.
As soon as I get down one square, I'll be fine.
How about right there?
Perfect.
I wrote 11.
Yeah. So Magnus, you can definitely determine that nothing's coming in from behind you. And
All right.
Roland, you're trying to perceive what? Oh, how he died?
Yeah.
Okay. Boagris would know that it looks like he's been stabbed and or shot with arrows. With swords and arrows.
Didn't you say there's claw marks on the cart, though?
On the cart, yes.
So maybe kobolds in there throwing spears? Can I roll an insight check to judge if that's what it would be?
You're not up there. You don't know what's going on.
Okay, cool.
All right. Anything else from Boagris?
I'm too far to hear conversation. I can't see it. I know that.
Oh, yeah, can I make a
you
saving
can't
throw?
see it. Yeah, but no one said anything. No one said they said anything.
Oh, I gotta make my saving throw?
Oh yeah, to the end of your turn, yes. Aileron, you don't make yours yet.
No.
Boagris, okay, you'll save against the deafened. I don't think I even have a deafened token.
You just remember.
There's no like ear or
Yeah.
something like that.
Well, we'll just remember as it goes along. They don't have anything of an ear or anything on these. That's fine. I'll just remember.
You could use a grenade like a flashbang again, but
Yeah.
all right.
So
Or you use
Magnus
the
would
bomb
hear the. What's that? Oh,
What do you use the bomb for?
Like the hand grenade? Nothing. You can put the hand grenade on there.
No, there's a bomb next to the rook's castle.
Is there?
Looks like a bomb.
Let's see what that is. The Rook's Castle. Oh, it is a bomb. Do I even use that for anything? Oh, that's deafened. Hello. Okay. That would be my deafened one. Okay.
Nice.
Magnus, so you would hear it kind of go off. Things are getting loud. You can't quite make out anything that they're saying down there because of the boom. You know, it's still echoing in the halls and stuff.
Oh, okay. Fine. I turn around and make sure that no one's coming, and then I advance further in, and yeah, go ahead and squeeze past this guy.
Okay.
So I'll move here really quick so I can turn my token back here.
Yep. Rolling.
And yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Mr. Roland.
After saying that that's not my dad, but I do know who it is, I'm going to kind of determinedly walk down the hall a little bit here.
Okay.
And then I will ready an elemental bolt in case any guys come out around the corner.
Okay.
I'm kind of all business at this point.
All right. Aurora, he's going to kind of move up forward here, look at the body, and say, you know, kind of make a little signal, bring an elven back to Kershaw, and then she's going to move next to Prath. Kershaw is going to move forward to the body, stab it in the head, stab it in the chest, and he'll turn back to you guys just to make sure. And then he'll move down over here. Prath? Huh?
I think he's on a phone call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's that.
he's deaf right now, though.
There he is.
He's back. And so Prath takes a shot to the head from the trap.
I'm sorry about that. I kind of like we're going over a little bit, so a whole bunch of little things had to be taken care of real quick.
There you go.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll get to a certain point here, and then we'll stop.
No, I don't mind going over a little bit, but I just need to go do some crap. Like, for instance, I had to eat a banana because my stomach was like, fuck you.
I've got no place to go. Let's keep playing all day.
I don't think you can
I'm
record
serious.
that
I
long.
will do that. I will play all freaking day.
I'm down.
Yeah. You could have just stopped the recording and started
If
back.
anyone has to go, I'll play their character and make sure they die and get it work.
Well, I can keep going for a little while. We just I got to I have to stop. I have to stop the recording before 12 and start another one.
Right.
So, I mean, you could do that if you want.
I could definitely stick around for a while. If something comes up, I'll let you know. But the boys are really enjoying this nursery rhyme show. That's
I'll keep going as long as everybody's willing to go.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving. Pratt, you're deafened.
Did anything important happen?
Basically, you saw Roland kind of come look forward at it and making sort of gestures, talking to people that could hear him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of like the look in Roland's face is you would know that he knows this guy. Aileron went down there and picked up his dog tags.
Yeah.
Aurora moved forward and looked at the guy and then turned back and said something in Elven to Kershaw. Kershaw stepped forward, stabbed him in the head, and then stabbed him in the chest, and kind of turned back to everyone and said, just to make sure, in common, and then moved to where his spot was there.
When Aurora walked past me, did she, like, brush extra close?
No, she did not.
Can he get an opportunity tap ass on the way by?
An opportunity, bro.
Right now.
When Kershaw stabs the guy, I'll kind of start to say something like, I'm mad that he's doing it, you know, because that's somebody I know, but then common sense will take over and I'll realize what he's doing.
Yeah. Like, I have a sister, I know.
We'll put him here and say he kind of pats you on the shoulder saying, you know, kind of let you know that it was just for, you know, making sure no offense.
Yeah.
All right. I kind of walked down the hall following the tracks and in the darkness, and as I step past Aurora, I do, you know, kind of uncomfortably brush against her, and I'm like, oh, excuse me, and I continue to make my way down.
But you say it extra loud. Oh, excuse me, because you're deafened.
No, I would mouth it to her. Come on, man, I got game.
What's that from Austin Powers? Oh, I fell over. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, and let me
Pratt,
say,
make a saving throw.
yes, here we go. 12. In your face, I can hear you now.
So you kind of, as you're moving along, the deafness will go away. Come on, move, map. Okay. Aileron. You got the dog tags.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5. I guess that's as far as I can move.
Okay, make
You
a
can
save.
double move, can't you?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to move 5.
And you save against the deafened too. Perfect.
That's it.
Okay, you can hear again. Boagrius. You got your hearing back really quickly.
Okay, 1. Why is it now? I can macro shift, but now I can't move myself. What the hell?
I know. I wish maybe we should take all the macros off the top so everyone quits macro shifting.
I got rid of some of them that I know I won't ever use, like Arcana.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a
1,
good idea.
2.
I only have 5 macros up there, and I don't have a macro shift.
Yeah. How do you select targets then?
What do you mean?
Well, do you pull up your character sheet and then target things, or what do you do?
Oh, for the spells? Oh, I have my spells split like half and half between the token and the actual macro bar at the bottom.
Oh,
So I don't
okay.
have them all
Yeah.
cluttered in one spot.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because I'm on a laptop.
Yeah.
A left.
Well, it only becomes a problem when you're at the top here, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Boagrius is going to move down to mine.
I guess I'll perceptify here.
Perceptify.
Not
I don't know
quite.
why that reminds me of Darkwing Duck.
Okay. It just looks like the regular.
I don't know.
The regular mine. Boagrius hasn't been here many times, but you've been here before, and it just there's nothing, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. Magnus.
I'm going to double move. Oh, not macro shift. Oh, goddamn. Alright, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, just right there behind Oagris.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with the light because it got way too dark back there, and I'm not a particular fan of the dark.
Okay.
Even though I'm a dwarf.
And Roland. And Kershaw, sorry for your loss.
As as Roland starts moving forward, I kind of motion to him, I'm like, can I get the light since I'm on point?
Aileron has the torch.
Yep. And it's tied to him, though.
Make his weapon glow.
You can
Not
only
with
do the light on yourself?
Yeah, it's not like a holy aura, it's my firecrafter.
Here, come right on my shoulders.
The only one that has light now is Aileron.
Does anybody have another light who can get up
Let
there
me
with me?
let me check my sheet. See what I got. It's been a while since I looked at it.
Yep.
Yeah, all I have is dim light 5.
Do we still have one javelin?
Ever burning torch.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
do
is a
you?
javelin if somebody wants to be using
You want
it.
to light that one up?
I was thinking maybe we
Yeah.
could break it and use the handle like as a torch.
That's expensive.
Bo has
Is there
another
any
burn.
way-
I'm sure we can find some wood if we just need wood.
Is there any way we
So
could move
Bo
in
will light things
formation
up.
so we're not like drifting apart from each other?
That's the whole point.
Normally I would. I'm going to kind of be going a little bit fast and kind of be moving towards the front a lot, though.
Yeah, he's kind of worried. He just saw one of his dad's friends dead.
Yeah, Pratt's gonna have to keep up with him.
This is move. As a miner, I'd like to do a perception.
Okay.
Just making sure there's no
Yep.
traps or there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Yep. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You just see a bend. In the mine. You'll know that you guys are heading in a downward motion. The green arrows indicate ease of movement down. If they were red, it would have been you've been moving up. Okay. So it's kind of a it's easier to go down a mountain on a mountain bike than it is to go up the mountain. So the green arrows mean it's easier and you're heading down.
Cool. And then I'm gonna ready another elemental bolt.
Okay. Is that a double move?
Oh, I did double move. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Aurora and them will just come up back behind the party. Well, they'll move up to here. Pratt.
One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's very dark.
It's very dark.
I'm not
Okay.
stupid.
Okay.
No, that's the end of my
Alaron. Actually, let's have everybody make stealth checks at this moment.
Is anyone trying to move stealthily?
Not really.
I wasn't.
Not me.
Do I have
After
to make
the
a
boulder
stealth
drop, I don't believe so.
I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just going down there. In fact, I'm kind of humming and it's echoing through the cable. But
A boulder dropped that made people deaf. I don't think we're sneaking up on shit.
boom!
You got a point.
All right, Alaron.
Alaron starts tiptoeing. We're just walking by, like, what are you doing?
You don't even say excuse me to Aurora.
Oh yeah, I say excuse me. Excuse me. Coming through. Yep, I do that. Yeah. Do
Okay.
that.
You know that you turn and you'll start heading north again, heading down south, and then up at the bend. Well, as you come up to the bend, after this bend that you guys are currently at right here, you'll know that you'll head up and there'll be another bend up this direction. Well, I guess you guys can't see it. But it'll bend to the left, and then it'll bend to the left again as you keep heading down the tracks down into the mine. Boagrius. Oboe.
Spoonie in his flannel pants.
Hey, I used to wear flannels in the morning all the time.
I still have a pair somewhere. They're comfortable.
Shit. It's too hot in Texas. I sleep butt naked.
But,
True.
What's
though.
Viagra is making sure?
what are you perceiving? Mark, what is Boagrius perceiving?
You're mute.
I'm just kind of watching for traps and just listening for movement besides us. And
Yep, nothing there. Magnus.
All right. Macro shifting again.
Yeah. You're, yeah, weird.
I think that's as far as I moved because I skipped a square, so I went to 9 right there. Wow, I'm zoomed way in.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, the old alt, you zoom. Okay.
All right.
Turning me because I can't reach that little box to turn him.
Rolling.
If you hold E and mouse wheel, you'll rotate them.
Oh, okay. Also, real quick, I'm also going to do a perception check to see if I hear anything down the way.
Jesus.
Nothing.
I got really good ears, okay? It's all clear ahead from what I can hear.
Well, your ears never stop growing, right? You're older.
He says it. He says it quite loudly, and it echoes down the hall.
Roland's gonna double move down to there.
Okay.
in our clanking armor, like, I mean, Boagrius and, I mean, not Bo, but Prath is rocking heavy armor.
Yep.
Oh, I'm just clanking along.
You notice that Aurora and Kershaw are moving stealthily, so very quietly.
They're elves.
Prath.
Elves always do that.
Yep. Well, they're half elves, not really elves. They're half elves.
They're elvish enough. 1, 2, 3,
That's racist,
man.
And they may have a little tiefling in them, too.
Well, Aurora does.
She doesn't know it yet. She hasn't taken a pregnancy test.
Okay, Prath, as you're moving down into that way, you can only move half speed because you are in darkness.
Oh, can we just montage this then? This is gonna take forever.
Yeah, hustle us all up right behind Prath in the area we are and put it back on Prath's turn.
Yeah, well, I'm about to restart the broadcast here so it doesn't end, but let's see.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and handle that and then
If
move.
I can't stumble and bumble at full speed, I'm just gonna delay and follow someone with a torch.
Yes, that'd be Alaron then.
Can't
Okay, so Alaron, go
roll
ahead
in and chant a weapon to make it glow? He made Vance's weapon glow.
That was Zedek.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was Zedek.
So Alaron, go ahead and take your turn, and then Prath, you can finish up your turn.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, and then my turn is walking right with him, so I kind of end in the same place.
Okay.
I'll always end right there behind Boagrius, so you can skip my turn. Put me up
I
there.
tell, oh, never mind.
And I just keep making my perception.
Okay. Nothing seeing. Everything's looking fine. Magnus.
Move right up there, and I roll a perception.
Whoa, look at that 29.
Dang! It's a good roll.
Yep. Boagrius would notice that you see the little wheels in the corner? Those are the where the cable hooks to help the carts move along without derailing the track because it's kind of a steep slope heading down. But they all still seem to be in working condition. Rolling. Keep this party rolling.
I'm going to double move again.
Now I have rawhide stuck in my head.
Rawhide.
And I'll keep. I don't sense shit.
Okay. All right. We'll end up here. Kershaw's going to come up here. And I think we'll go ahead and restart a new broadcast at this point.
Cool.
Okay, I'll be right back then.
Yep, let me hang this one up.
Can we all go take like a bathroom break and come back in 5?
You want to do that?
Yeah, sounds
Just
good.
a little intermission.
Okay. We'll take an intermission. How about we'll just meet back at your guys' time, 1 o'clock.
Cool.
Which is
Sounds
10
good for me.
minutes, right?
Alright.
Yeah. I'll start the broadcast, but I won't restart it again until 12. How's that?
Are you going to put a link up in Roll20 then, or is it the same link?
I can do that. It'll be a different one.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.